Welcome to the War Eagle Radio Network for West Carroll High School football, brought to you by Hometown Grocery and Deli, Centennial Bank, FSB Insurance, Carroll Bank and Trust, VR Supply, Finch's Cottage House Flooring, Modern Dry Cleaners, Power Supply of McKenzie, Subway, Top Notch Roofing and Home Repair, Atwood Nutrition, Trevathan's Electrical Services, Max Camel Connection, Watson Lumber Company and the Hardware House, Maddox Insurance, Haven Steel Corporation, Superior Auto Body, Shelter Insurance, Copies Unlimited, Bennett Hardware, Southern Chiropractic, Rogers Hydrant Services, Huntington Insurance, Citizens Bank and Trust Company, Wright CPA Firm, Christie's Camo Cafe and Grill, S&S Insurance, Zombie Paintball, Sonic of McKenzie, Max Casual, and the Tennessee Internet Broadcasting Company. Now let's go live to the stadium for all the football action on the War Eagle Radio Network. Welcome, one and all, to McKenzie, Tennessee, McKenzie High School, as your West Carroll War Eagles ready to do cross-county battle with the McKenzie Rebels. I'm Jonathan Gowan alongside Don Reed and Adam Welch, ready to bring you all the football action here on the War Eagle Radio Network. This is the Hometown Grocery and Deli pregame show. You can visit them at 5615 Main Street in McLemoresville, Tennessee. Call them at 535-3236. They'll be Monday through Friday with 5:30 to 6 and Saturday 7 to 6. And they got a whole bunch of good stuff. A full butcher shop, fully stocked grocery store, and the Hometown Twisters, even West Carroll apparel. You can go get you some good stuff down there at Hometown Grocery and Deli. Well, they come in here 5-0, and so does McKenzie 5-0. So it's the battle of who's going to win, who's going to come away with a loss tonight. Cross-county rivals, this could be an interesting game. Adam Welch, how you doing tonight, sir?
Hey, I'm here. I'm excited.
Here and ready to rock and roll, huh?
Going to be a fun night.
It is going to be interesting. Oh, Don, how are you, sir?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Present and accounted for.
Yep.
I like it.
Yep.
And for the YouTube side of the situation, we have a brand spanking new camera, and this is looking good. For the folks that's already watching, I'll take the graphic off right there, and you can kind of see just how nice it is. And so we'll put that graphic back up there to have that. And then I got another little slide right here to entertain the folks a little bit. So I tell you what, I'll just put that up there during pregame, and y'all can enjoy that. But Adam, 5-0, the West Carroll War Eagles come into this last week, a victory down at Halls. And so let's talk about that game just a little bit at Halls, and kind of what did you see in that, strengths and weaknesses that West Carroll had, even though they come away with that victory?
Good evening. West Carroll with a 43-12 victory last week against the Halls Tigers. And for West Carroll, one of the main strengths was Malik Lee, 13 carries for 182 yards. That was a major plus because we've not seen that out of Lee, that kind of production all season long. So that was definitely something different, Jonathan, in a positive way. As far as some of the weaknesses, I'd have to say West Carroll pass defense, like me and Don talked off air before the game. I thought pass defense still, West Carroll has struggled at times defensively. There's a lot of youth back there in that secondary, though, so there's always room for improvement. Even with the teams that are undefeated, which West Carroll is, McKenzie is, I'm sure McKenzie's would say the same thing. They've got some areas they need to improve on. But that's some of West Carroll's strengths and weaknesses from last week. Penalties as well, I thought was kind of a weakness for West Carroll. Not necessarily the holding, like Coach Moore said. You're going to have holds, but the offsides, you just need to kind of cut down on those a little bit.
Well, those are one things that, I've heard referees say they could call something on every play. I mean, those are things you got to accept. But
right.
the
offsides,
personal fouls,
stuff like that,
sportsmanlike and things like that.
Sure,
that just burns me up if I'm a coach.
Sure,
yeah.
Well, it's uncalled for,
and that's something that we're going to have to watch out for tonight. I mean, these personal fouls. This is going to be a chippy game. Both of these teams, like I said, coming here 5-0, and both of these teams are going to want this really, really bad. And I mean, there's bad blood between West Carroll and McKenzie.
I think so too.
No matter if it's football, no matter if it's basketball.
I think it's back to basketball possibly.
We're looking at what was it 2 years ago or 4 years ago? We come in here to McKenzie and went into overtime and won against them.
That's correct.
So I mean, this is fixing to get interesting.
I don't
think
think
tonight.
It's bad blood. I think it's just a healthy healthy. What do you
What
call it?
Rivalry.
Rivalry. Yeah. There you go.
And it's
It just depends on who you ask and who is poking at who, I guess.
well, and you know how that is.
Yeah.
That's everybody's got some crazies, but
it's gonna happen.
every fan base.
We got some too.
Yep.
Deep down inside, it's a game.
Yeah.
Don't take it that far.
Don't
My
take
gosh.
it personal. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Get in
right.
there and play well and do a good job.
And it's homecoming now. McKenzie, it's homecoming for McKenzie. So Wade Comer, the coach of McKenzie, they're going to come out fired up. He's preached to them all week. I know I've talked to some McKenzie people that I know that code a lot of McKenzie games and have seen West Carroll, and they've said he's preached all week for as far as McKenzie goes. And then I'm going to tell you West Carroll quickly. Focus, because McKenzie has not been tested this year. They've outscored their opponents, I believe I told you, 262 to 49, I believe. So they've almost scored 300 points in 5 games. So focus. Now, if you're West Carroll, for Coach Morris, Clayton Morris, the new coach at West Carroll, and his coaching staff, he's preaching, don't worry about the next week. Live in the moment. And for West Carroll, you know what this game is about? It's about not worrying what everybody else is saying about you.
Right.
It's worrying about that ought to make you want to prove to compete.
And we were talking about that rivalry. We were talking about, the chippiness or whatever. As for the YouTube side and that graphic that I got on the screen right now, that's just some fun.
It is.
McKenzie came out 2 years ago at Wayne County, and they had a sign that said, win or lose, at least we don't live in Atwood. So this is just a little fun. We're having fun with it,
Right.
Natalie Moore had a sign made this week, and I mean, it's fun times. Fun rivalry.
Right.
And let's go in here. Let's hope that this game does not get away from either team.
No.
Let's hope it don't get chippy. Let's hope it's a good,
injury-free game for both teams.
Decently close game, and let's play ball.
See the Mustang do a NASCAR burnout?
Yeah, that'd be a good burnout right there on the 10-yard line right there, wouldn't it? So, well, Adam, let's go ahead and let's briefly talk about the strengths and weaknesses of both teams tonight and kind of what your foreshadowing of tonight's game is.
Well, for McKenzie, I'm going to start with them first. Their strengths is at quarterback. Jackson Cassidy is a junior, 6'2", 192 pounds. His ability to throw the ball, to his wide receivers, Xavier Weber and Zach Aird, and he's got some other guys he likes to throw to as well. He's got Ty Anderson starting at tight end for McKenzie junior. That is one of McKenzie's strengths, is throwing the ball. Now keep in mind, they can run it good too in the backfield with Rashard McCreary, number 26, and also a guy that's, when I was given their roster, that is not starting tonight, but you might as well say he's going to be in there, is number 7, Marquez Taylor, a junior. McKenzie's just got so many weapons offensively between Taylor and Tharp and McCreary. West Carroll's going to have to figure out which one, yards are going to be given up in this game. You're just going to have to figure out who do you say is going to beat you for McKenzie. Kind of like McKenzie. Now let's talk more about McKenzie defensively. I was talking about them offensively. Defensively, McKenzie's going to go into it the strategy of should we try to stop Moon? Should we try to stop Malik Lee? Who are we going to try to stop? And I think we all know the answer to that. I think Moon is who McKenzie's probably going to key on. So that tells me Jay Long, Malik Lee. I'll even say Jaden Milton. He's had a few carries this year. I know he's a freshman. Somebody outside the box is going to have to step up big for West Carroll. But I'm going to tell you who I'm predicting, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm doing the foreshadowing right now, Jonathan. For West Carroll, I'm Nate Wyckoff, tight end. Coach Morris talked about he's a sophomore. He's caught some touchdown pass last week at Halls. He, to me, is my key on offense and defense for West Carroll. He's my one key player for West Carroll, and my key player for McKenzie is going to be the quarterback, obviously Jackson Cassidy. You're listening to the Hometown Grocery and Deli pregame show live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Let's take a 2-minute message.
Randy and Lanisa Powers at Hometown Grocery and Deli want to wish the West Carroll War Eagles the best of luck this season. You can find all your grocery and deli needs at Hometown Grocery and a full butcher shop to accommodate you for the next grill out. Plus hot breakfast and lunch specials throughout the day. Open Monday through Friday, 5:30 to 6, and Saturday, 7 to 6 on Main Street in Macklemooresville, Tennessee. Call them at 731-535-3236. You can also check out Hometown Grocery on Facebook.
If fresh, homemade, hand-patted burgers and the best Southern eating is what you're looking for, well, look no further than downtown Atwood at Christie's Camo Cafe and Grill. Just across the street from Max Camo Connection, you'll find the best sweet tea on the block, a tasty Southern breakfast, appetizers, sandwiches, chicken, and more. Call ahead for takeout at 731-662-3770 or come on in, sit a while, and enjoy some good Southern eating. For hours and more information, visit Christie's Camo Cafe and Grill on Facebook.
Whether you're needing a new Traeger pellet grill to enjoy on your deck, or if you need select lumber and the parts and pieces to build that deck, Bennett Hardware on Highland Drive in McKenzie has got you covered. It's the most diversified store in Carroll County with so much to choose from. Bennett Hardware is open Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 5 and Saturday 7:30 till noon to help get you what you need. Check them out on Facebook or call Bennett Hardware of McKenzie, 731-352-9223.
Are you looking for the best knowledge about H2O? Call Rogers Hydrant Service Incorporated. At Rogers Hydrant Service, they focus on building strong relationships with each of their customers to ensure every experience is the best that it can be. With over 125 years of combined experience in water treatment and distribution, they can help you achieve the best results from your water distribution system. Call Rogers Hydrant Service.
It's clean.
At 662
It's cold.
7300.
Now that's what I call high quality H2O.
This is West Carroll cheerleader Natalie Moore, and you're listening to the War Eagle Radio Network.
On the road again, like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way. And our way is on the road again.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. We're on the road again.
That's a proper song because West Carroll's going to have to be road warriors tonight.
All right. Speaking of road stuff, let's take a look at our area schedule and games to watch and check out our little pick'em game that we got going on here on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Week number 6 of the high school football season. Starting tonight, South Fulton at Dresden. We all know South Fulton struggles this year. You gotta pick Dresden in that one. Houston County at East Hickman. Houston County is winless this year. Brewston at Hickman County. Brewston is winless as well so far. Westview at Jackson
Really?
Southside. Yes, Brewston's 0-3.
Wow. Okay.
Coach T had them in 0-3 today.
Yeah,
Westview at Jackson Southside. Westview 4-1 on the season. I'm taking Westview on the road. Memphis Westwood at Lexington. Lexington's off to a 2-3 start, but they've played a strong schedule. We're going to take Lexington at home. Northside at Liberty. Northside's 3-2 this year. They always play a tough schedule. They play Southside and guys like down there. So I'm taking Northside. Hardin County at McNary Central. Hardin County's 5-0. They'll be 6-0 after tonight. Perry County at Scotts Hill. West Carroll plays Scotts Hill coming up soon, I believe.
Sure. 3 weeks, I think.
Okay, I think
weeks.
so. 3 or 4 weeks away. Riverside at Camden. Camden is winless. They've not won a game this year. That kind of surprised me a little bit. South Gibson at Henry County. Henry County's 2-3, which kind of surprises me that they don't have a better record, but they've played. That could be a good ball game against South Gibson. Milan and Huntington. That will be definitely a big game, obviously. Both teams.
Where is that?
That's at Huntington.
At Huntington.
Yeah, it's going to be a big game there. Chester County at Obion County should be another good one. I think Chester County will win close, but it'll be a good game. Union City at Ripley will be intriguing. Ripley, pretty large school there, but Union City strong again. They're 4-1, so should be a good game. And then Peabody, Trenton Peabody at Lake County. And Lake County's coming off of a shutout win over Humboldt last week. It come down to two games, and I'm going with Milan and Huntington.
Oh, Lord. I see.
You know
Lake
what?
County.
I texted you the other day.
Yeah.
If you don't pick Peabody and Lake County, you're going to get out. Out.
All right.
Out. No, I'm just kidding.
John says I better not, right? Milan and Huntington, and I'm going to tell you why. Milan's record, you can't go by the 1-3. They've played really, really good competition. Really good competition. Huntington has too. I've debated on this game. This is a hard game to pick, honestly, because Huntington's playing really well right now. Milan is playing well. They lost to South Gibson close. They've lost a lot of close games. This is tough. I'm going to pick Huntington, but I don't know. It's tough. It's at Huntington. It's hard to pick. I'm going to go with Huntington, but we'll see.
I'm going with Milan.
I'm going to go with Huntington.
So we'll see. Don, you got a chance to finally game one on us this week.
They
Maybe.
gained one on us last week. Yeah. What is
yeah.
what is our stats looking like on that? How far are we?
I've got that on my phone. I didn't have it on my.
Oh yeah, so
pen
he's
and
trying
paper.
to cheat here over there.
I was 1-4.
Yeah.
Or maybe 2-4 after the night.
Maybe. We'll see.
Well, we shall
It'll be
see,
a good
right?
game. It's that's a hard game to pick because you know as well as I do, Huntington plays really
Well, I'll
well
tell
at
you
home, but Milan's tough too.
Let's throw a side bet in on the Trenton
Sure.
Lake County game.
I'm going to tell you something. That's at Lake County, by the way. I'm going to pick Trenton.
I'm Trenton.
But I'm going to tell you.
I'm going to go out on a limb, pick Lake County.
But I'm going to tell you.
Out on a limb.
I think
sawing inside of it.
I think it's going to be reasonably close now for. I'm not going to say 4 quarters for a little bit, but I don't know. Trent's just got so many weapons.
We'll see. I don't know.
Of course, Lake County's already
Don's joke of the week.
How big a boy are you?
Dang, nothing. All right, what's our joke of the week?
Oh, me. Well, there was this lady Amish woman driving her buggy down the road. State trooper pulled her over. He walked up to the buggy. He said, "Ma'am," said, "don't get excited. I mean, said you weren't doing anything wrong. I just noticed on the back of your buggy, your reflector is broken and almost falling off. You need to get that fixed as soon as you can before you drive at night so you can be seen." She said, "Okay." Said, "My husband's home. I'll get him fixed it when I get home." And he said, "Also," said, "when I walked up there, I noticed that one of the reins on there had wrapped around the horse's private parts and got in a knot. And I tried to get it off, but I couldn't. You need to have your husband look at that too while he's there." She said, "Okay." So they left, and she got home. Her husband met her at the door, and she said, "I got stopped by a state trooper. Said that our reflector on the back needed to be replaced." So he said, "Well," and he said, "Well," and she said something else. He said there was something wrong with the emergency brake too.
Something wrong with the emergency brake. That's funny. All right, we're going to step away. We're going to take a break. They got the opening ceremonies coming up here live at the stadium. Back in a minute on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Stop by Sonic of McKenzie in the month of September for the all-new grilled cheese burger. Sonic's famous grilled cheese sandwich on buttery Texas toast layered with 100% pure beef patty, mustard, ketchup, and diced onions for only $2.49. Also, make it a double grilled cheeseburger for only $3.49. Check out their app and order ahead to reduce your hunger time. Plus, they have app-only specials. Then you just pull up and they'll bring it right out to you. Sonic of McKenzie. Fast, friendly, fun, food, shakes, and slushes. This is how you Sonic.
Top Notch Roofing and Home Repair services all of West Tennessee with all your roofing needs. Metal or shingle roof for your home, also rubber and other commercial roofing for your business. Plus, most home repair needs from ceilings to floors, the front porch to your back deck, and a 10% labor discount for all seniors, military, or emergency personnel. Visit Top Notch Roofing and Home Repair on Facebook or call Bobby Whitmore for more info at 731-418-0325.
Power Supply of McKenzie has all your supplies for your home, farm, or industrial needs. Electrical and welding supplies, tools, drill bits, and cutting decks. If they don't have it, you don't need it. Power Supply of McKenzie, 2106 Cedar Street in McKenzie, Tennessee, serving Carroll County for over 40 years. Open Monday through Friday 7 to 5 and Saturday 7 to 12. Call them at 731-352-2084.
At Carroll Bank & Trust, our team is ready to help you with all of your banking needs. Whether it's opening a Twin Oaks checking or savings account or talking to one of our experienced loan officers about a home, auto, construction, or business loan, we are ready to help you meet your needs. Visit us online at carrollbank.com or stop by one of our branches in Huntington, McKenzie, Macklemooresville, Milan, Camden, Bradford, or Paris. Carroll Bank & Trust, community banking, community caring. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Finch's Cottage House Florist at 2011 Smith Street in Milan, Tennessee has all your floral needs with custom flower arrangements for weddings, funerals, and all other occasions. Julidia Finch has over 35 years of floral experience to get you exactly what you need for any arrangement you want. Open Monday through Friday from 10:30 to 5. Finch's Cottage House Florist is there when you need them, plus after-hours emergency funeral home delivery within a 50-mile radius. Call Finch's Cottage House Florist at 731-662-7500.
back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Hometown Grocery Deli pregame show trucking right along. About 10 minutes left in it. Call them at 535-3236 and check them out. They got cheese sticks, fish, homemade pimento and cheese, pies, cookies, and more. Ice cream, fresh fruits and vegetables, groceries, gas, and as I said before, even West Carroll apparel. Got all the good stuff at Hometown Grocery and Deli.
Welchpedia.
All right, let's learn about some football. Don, what is our Welchpedia question of the night?
Hey, Adam, what is pass protection?
Ain't that when a guy sees someone flirting with his girl and he steps in, making a pass? That's
Well,
pass protection.
could be a bottle of Beano, too.
Oh my gosh! I'll get pass protection. I get it. Wow.
Hey, he's good.
And just think, they're listening to this and watching this at Christie's Camo Cafe Grill, and you're going to bring that up.
Have fun.
Have fun. Well, I mean, you got to have it every now and then. Anyways, all right, Adam, what is pass protection? Huh?
Blocking by the offensive team, players to keep the defenders away from the quarterback, generally to give him time to throw the football. Generally, it starts with your offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time. And I'm glad you had that as the one tonight for Welchpedia, because
You're gonna need it.
that's going to be the whole night for West
Yeah.
Carroll. Because I look for West Carroll to throw the ball a lot more tonight. They were very successful last week. I think you're going to see Coach Hunter Dixon, the offensive coordinator, really try a lot of different things tonight. And why not?
Right.
I think McKenzie will be throwing a lot, too.
Yeah,
do
I
too.
think so too.
Yeah.
We got to be sure we cover that. Adam, let's take a look at your keys to the game and go ahead and talk about your players to watch here tonight.
Number one, most important thing, come out and match McKenzie's intensity. They're going to be very intense. They're going to be very fired up. You're going to have to show them. You're going to have to somehow be able to match their intensity with it being homecoming here. It's going to be hard, but you're going to have to do that. Number two, pass defense. Defensively, when West Carroll blitz, we over-pursued some last week. We talked about that with Coach Morse Wednesday night in Talons Out Live. We're going to have to wrap up, and if we get a chance for a sack in the backfield, guess what? We got to make it. West Carroll's got to make it. That's the bottom line. That's number two. Number three, the most important thing that'll win you every game, win the turnover battle. We're going to have to limit the mistakes, and even though penalties, granted, yes, they're not turnovers, they're mistakes that you can have. Now, like Don said, you're going to have your holds. You call that every play. You're going to have some things, but let's not have the unnecessary penalties. How about that? Let's not have unnecessary penalties.
We don't need that. Let's talk about your players to watch for both McKenzie and West Carroll.
Like I said earlier, to me, Moon he's a phenomenal player. Jay Long's phenomenal. Malik Lee's phenomenal. They're all going to be important now. The whole offensive line's going to have low pad level, like Coach Moore said. But to me, if you're going to go by one player, I think it's Nate Whitecoff, a tight end. I think his presence offensively, and he plays defense as well, he's going to be huge because, as Coach Moore said, he's only a sophomore. He's shown potential to break out of games to have 3 or 4 catches. He's just had, a couple games this year where he's had some young mistakes, and you know what? That's going to happen. That's going to happen. He's young.
So it's a learning process.
It's a learning process. That's right. Yep. So Nate Wyckoff is for me for West Carroll. For McKenzie, this is tough. For McKenzie, I could pick the quarterback, Cassidy, but I'm going with number 7, Marquez Taylor. He's a junior running back, 6 foot tall, 170 pounds. Him and McCreary, Rashad McCreary, also a junior running back. He's 202. McCreary's got a little more weight on him. He's going to run inside the tackles. Watch out for Taylor running outside. McKenzie's going to try to get outside on West Carroll. So West Carroll's going to have to contain the ends, and end containment is going to be key. Tight ends are going to have to play solid on offense, and defensively. Defensive ends are going to have to do a good job taking proper angles and low pad level, as Jonathan's fixing to talk about this upcoming coin toss, I believe.
Well,
or the captains, maybe.
I think we're about to get ready to go for that. And so the captains for West Carroll, that's going to be number 60, Hayden Hilliard, number 55, Hunter Lindsay, and number 5, Xander Moon. And for McKenzie, you're looking at number 6, Colin McLaren, and number 60, Richard Moon. So we got a couple of Moons on both sides tonight, both sides of the football. So and we're ready to take a look at our Atwood Nutrition coin toss. Live healthy and gain energy with loaded teas or meal replacement shakes at Atwood Nutrition at 40 Broad Street in downtown Atwood. Between 2 and 5 grams of sugar. Loaded teas like the Screaming Eagle, Fiery Redhead, and Mermaid Splash are sure to hit the spot. Call them at 662-0005. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 10 to 6. Don, let's take a look at our Atwood Nutrition coin toss. And what do you see so far, my friend? They're still studying.
He's giving him his
while he's studying
speech. Yeah,
I'm gonna say one quick thing before this happens. If West Carroll wins it, I predict they will take the ball, and I would take the ball if I'm West Carroll. But we'll see what Coach Morris has in store. If McKenzie wins it, I've got a feeling they're going to go on defense. Honestly, I don't think they're going to take the ball first. I think they're going to go on defense and take it in the second half. But could be wrong. They're still Whitehead's still discussing it now. I believe I don't know. He looked like he's looking at West Carroll's way.
I think he's showing him a card trick.
Oh, there he is. Yeah. Finally, coin goes in the air, and West Carroll wins it. Let's see. All right, so we're going to see. West Carroll did win it. We're going to see what the decision made. While we're waiting, huge crowd here for McKenzie. West Carroll's got a very good crowd as well. We knew this was going to be big. The weather's very comfortable, and Don's going to tell you everything right now.
West Carroll will receive.
Yep, right. So prediction was correct there. Let's take a 30-second message. You're listening to the Hometown Grocery and Deli pregame show on the War Eagle Radio Network.
In need of wood, large or small, Watson Lumber Company and the Hardware House at 114 West Paris Street in Huntington, just off the Court Square, has got it all. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday and 7 to 12 on Saturday. Watson Lumber Company and the Hardware House can hook you up with all types of building materials to get your project from started to completion in no time. Call Watson Lumber Company at 986-3801 or the Hardware House at 986-2390.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Time now to take a look at our shelter insurance starting lineup. They're located at 1751 Cedar Street in McKenzie. Call them at 393-0003. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 with home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. Check them out on Facebook. We're your shield, we're your shelter online at shelterinsurance.com/Mark Anderson. Adam, first for the visiting West Carroll War Eagles, what is your shelter insurance coin toss or starting lineup?
Starting lineups for West Carroll at quarterback, number 5, Xander Moon. At wide receiver, number 6, Dalen Dressel. At running back, number 21, Malik Lee. Tight end, number 24, Nate Wyckoff. Wide receiver, 34, Jordan Morris. Running back, 41, Jay Long. Offensive line, 51, Nick Andre. Offensive line, 55, Hunter Lindsay. Offensive line, number 60, Hayden Hilliard. Offensive line, 71, White Hayes. Offensive line, 74, Joe Vermillion. And also starting at tight end for West Carroll, number 40, Seth Edwards. West Carroll is coached by Clayton Morris.
Now your shelter insurance starting lineup for the home team tonight, the McKenzie Rebels.
Starting tonight in offense for McKenzie, wide receiver, number 3, Zach Aird. At wide receiver, number 4, Xavier Weber. At quarterback, number 11, Jackson Cassidy. At running back, number 26, Rashad McCreary. At tight end, number 34, a junior, Ty Anderson. Offensive line, number 54, a senior, Brandon Hatley. Offensive line, number 60, a senior, Richard Moon. Offensive line, number 66, David Cheney. Offensive line, number 72, Hayden Hudson. Offensive line, 77, Daniel Latimer. And at running back is going to be number 1, E.J. Tharp. For the Rebels, they are coached by Wade Comer. He's assisted by Dylan Benson, Trey Cantrell, Austin Chapman, Nick Cobb, Kentrell Diggs, and Alex Hayes. West Carroll, I did not mention. West Carroll coaches' assistants are Hunter Dixon, Colt Taylor, special teams coach, Ryan Mansfield, and Andrew Lanham. We are ready for week number 6. It is the battle of the unbeatens. This got voted, I believe, the Titans game of the week. I believe it ended up first. It will be the first or second.
Glad they did.
So here we go, and you see the atmosphere of this game. West Carroll's got signs. People's got faces painted. There's the kickoff. Brought in at the 15 by 21. That's going to be Malik Lee. He drops it, he picks it up, and he is met by a swarm of Rebels as West Carroll will take over on offense, 1st and 10.
15 and 6.
So 15 and 6. All right.
On the tackle. Yeah.
Yep, that's going to be Drew Chappell, and that's also going to be Colin McLaren for the Rebels. So West Carroll will take over 1st and 10 with the ball spotted at their own 18-yard line to start this opening drive here in this first quarter, which is sponsored by Zombie Paintball. Kurt McCartney, he's been a loyal sponsor for us for the last several years, Jonathan, for Zombie Paintball. And
very much so. We appreciate everything that they have done for us. And Zombie Trail Paintball, visit them online at zombietrailpaintball.com and check them out on Facebook. They're located at 1533 Mason Grove Road in Humboldt. And you can ride a trailer around a 1 mile pass shooting targets and zombies. And they've got a corn maze as well. And that opens up on October the 1st, Adam.
Looks like we got a clock problem, I think.
Yeah, it's not doing anything.
Adam, you think they'll try this hurry-up offense on McKenzie?
You know, that's something I forgot to bring up. Yes, I do. I'm
think
glad
so?
you brought that up. I think it's a good idea because, Don, they've been some good McKenzie's been so good defensively all year. Why not? You know, one thing about a hurry-up offense, you don't have time to get personnel in there.
Yeah.
You know, Coach Comer and his staff, there's no way you have time. Now, saying that while we're waiting, number 2 is it's hard on the offensive coordinator for West Carroll and Coach Dixon as far as play calling. It's very difficult to call plays like that for his sake as well. West Carroll is about to line up here, 1st and 10. Let's hope this clock situation is figured out. And West Carroll have it 1st and 10 here at their own 19 out of the shotgun. They're going to run counter sweep. They're going to go off the left side. On the ball carrier for West Carroll will be 41, Jay Long.
Number 6 on that tackle. That'd be
that's going to be Colin McLaren.
McLaren,
Yep, for the Rebels.
No gain on that.
Yep, no gain on the play. The sticks are on our side, Don, so we can see good. He lost a yard, actually. It's going to be 2nd down and 11 for West Carroll. Ball spotted now at the 18. The clock is not running on the scoreboard, so it must be kept on the field. That's going to make it very tough. Moon, high snap. Moon keeps it. Tries to go left side. He runs into a brick wall.
Number 2 on that tackle, Trey Cook.
Trey Cook, and you see the Rebels. He's a senior, Don, number 2 linebacker, 6'2", 183. He just swarmed to the ball. No gain at all. Well, yeah, he did, actually.
Got a couple
he
yards,
did, sure did. Didn't look like it, did he?
No, it didn't.
Gain of 2 somehow. 3rd and 9, and I didn't mention this in the pregame. This is something West Carroll did not want to be in. It's 3rd and long. But they've got 3 wide receivers set, twins to the right. They're going to send Long in motion. He is now in the slot. Moon drops back. He's got time. He looks. He scampers. He's going to have to get rid of it. Moon still backpedaling. He looks. He's still moving. Moon throws. It is caught. And on the catch for West Carroll.
That's Wyckoff, is it not? 24?
24, yep. That's going to be Nate Wyckoff. You got it. 24, Don. They're going to get that at the 21-yard line. So basically a gain of 1, Don.
Oh, number 17 on that tackle.
All right, thank you. That's going to be Camden Allison for the Rebels. That'll bring up a 4th down and 8 for West Carroll with the ball spotted at their own 21-yard line, and West Carroll will be forced into a punting situation. For West Carroll, here's the punt. Edwards, it's a good one. Seth Edwards, the punter. It's a great bounce. A good punt by Edwards, and it will be marked dead at the 35-yard line. So the McKenzie Rebels will take over on offense, 1st and 10 at their own 35 after West Carroll offense went 3 and out.
All right, so just let everybody understand on the YouTube side of the situation, okay? Got a new camera so we can zoom in and out. You have a 10-year-old child that is running the camera. He's doing the best he can do. And I think I'm going to have to get a new a tripod because I even went up there and done a couple of plays for him, and it's real jerky.
Yeah.
So it's learning experience. So
We'll get there.
We're going to get it. We're going to get it.
It's all going to work
but
out.
It looks better. I can tell you that.
3 wide receivers set for the Rebels. They're going to throw this screen pass. Caught to the 40, to the 45, across midfield to the 49-yard line. Gain of 16 yards, Don.
And let's see, who did we have on the tackle?
16.
Looks like 16 Hunter Walters, maybe even number 9 Jaquan Atkins in there as well for
And
West Carroll.
That's Marquez Taylor, Don, number 7 on that reception for the Rebels. and he picked up 16 yards. So they run the screen pass. We see what McKenzie does. Their first play on offense, they're throwing the ball. West Carroll shows blitz up the middle.
Try to get him jump.
Handoff.
Number 7.
Number 7, breaking across the 45 to the 40, to the 35, to the 30.
Finally run out of bounds. Jaquan Atkins, I think, helped him with that.
Gain of 30? Gain of 19 yards, and that's going to be a McKenzie first down. And on that last run was number 4, I believe, Don, Xavier Weber. On that last
7.
It was 7.
Yeah,
okay, Taylor. All right, so Taylor's in there, and I'm going to note that because some reason when they gave me the rosters this week, they didn't have him starting, but I knew he was their main back. So Marquez Taylor is McKenzie's featured back tonight. Out of the shotgun, 4-man defensive front, play action pass, slant pass over the middle, caught. 10-5 touchdown, Rebels.
Number 4.
That is number 4, Xavier Weber. And the slant pass right over the middle. And that is a 31-yard touchdown catch, I believe,
30,
Don.
yeah,
30,
yeah.
Okay. Couldn't tell on this far side sticks here. 30-yard touchdown there for the Rebels. Pass from Jackson Cassidy. And the PAT is forthcoming. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up, and it is good. Your score, McKenzie 7, West Carroll 0. 1 minute message here on the War Eagle Radio Network.
New word from the nation's top scientists on the zombie virus that appeared 2 weeks ago.
Authorities say that a large horde of zombies have gathered on Mason Road between Jackson and Humboldt. They're particularly aggressive.
Years of government clinical research produced a serum that has proven effective at killing zombies once and for all. And the best way we have found to deliver the liquid is with a paintball gun.
You can help hold back the zombie apocalypse at Zombie Trail Paintball and Corn Maze. Riding a 1-mile path deep into the woods, shooting targets, and yes, zombies, with glow-in-the-dark paintballs, then end with racing through the maze of corn. Visit ZombieTrailPaintball.com for tickets in advance and for more info on the best haunted attraction in West Tennessee. Holding back the zombie apocalypse is up to you. Come to Zombie Trail Paintball and Corn Maze, 1533 Mason Grove between Jackson and Humboldt. The carnage begins October 1st at 7 p.m.
We're back here on the War Eagle Radio Network. The Rebels have striking early here, 7-0 McKenzie. The time, evidently, this is unfortunate. The scoreboard. All right, now they've got it now.
It's doing something.
8:52. Maybe they're working on fixing it. Lee to the 15, to the 20. Lee to the 25. Breaks another tackle. Lee gets it out past the 30 as he broke about 3 tackles there on that kickoff return by the Rebels. Kickoff return there.
Number 9 on that tackle.
Number 9 on the stop. That's Jake Cassidy for the Rebels. And West Carroll, after that good kickoff return there, will start on offense, 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line with 8:52 to play here in this first quarter, which is sponsored by Zombie Paintball. It's McKenzie 7, West Carroll 0. West Carroll out of the shotgun. Trips wide receiver left side. Jay Long, they're going to send him in motion. Double reverse, handoff to Lee. Lee cuts it up the middle. To the 30, across the 30, out near the 35. That's going to be a gain of 5 by Malik Lee.
26 on that tackle.
26. That is Rashad McCrary. Their numbers are hard to read, aren't they? It's like a dark gray on a
They're
dark
working
red.
on fixing the clock. It's a delayed clock, I believe, because it should have been running there. But they've got it on the field is what it is. So we can't tell you the accurate time. We know it's probably around 7-minute mark. Moon drops back. He's going to roll out to his right. He throws over the middle. Oh, he had a man open. Oh, he had a guy open, and he overthrew him. That was number 1, Drew Smith. Boy, Smith got past McKenzie's secondary and just overthrew him.
Sorry, I'm trying to watch the video too to see how it's going, and At least the kid is understanding fundamentals of football. He was right back over here to the line of scrimmage after he followed the incomplete pass.
It
So
zoomed in.
he's getting there.
Zoomed in perfect.
It's good. It's doing good. It's very touchy, so I'm gonna have to get me maybe something that's got a better gimbal on it.
3rd and 5. McKenzie 4-man defensive front. Pitch to Lee.
Ooh.
And McKenzie did a good job sniffing that out. They pitch it to Lee, and Lee's going to pick up absolutely nothing. He got right back to the line of scrimmage. So 4th and 5 for West Carroll.
Rashad McCurry again on the tackle for McKenzie.
And a punting situation here for West Carroll. Jackson Cassidy is deep for the Rebels, and punting is Seth Edwards. So Jackson Cassidy, how about that? The quarterback is the punt returner for the Rebels. That's interesting. Edwards, that should be roughing the kicker, and it is. The flag is coming out. It's coming out, folks. And that is going to cost the Rebels probably 15 yards. It's either going to be running into the kicker or roughing.
And they'll do that on the.
No, this is what's good
where
about
they
this.
spot it, right?
This will be if it's roughing the kicker, it'll be a 15-yard penalty on McKenzie, and it will give West Carroll an automatic first down. This is a huge call right here, and it. Honestly, Don, I think it probably was roughing more than running. They're going to
personal foul, yeah.
Yep, and it's going to be 15, and it's proper call. And look what that does for West Carroll. That's going to give West Carroll the ball 1st and 10 now, automatic first down, 1st and 10 at their own 49 because the ball was at the 32.
West Carroll gets the ball
15-yard penalty.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Hey, I'm learning about football.
There you go. So 1st and 10 West Carroll. They've got it at their own 49, and now take advantage of this. Take advantage of this if you're West Carroll. Moon, handoff, cutting it back. 41, Jay Long tries to maneuver, and he just got hammered. Long tried to do some running around, but there was just no holes there.
Looks like 26 again on that one.
Rashad McCurry
along
again.
with them, 5 or 6 more.
And Coach Morris is pointing with his finger multiple times. Go forward. Don't go side to side.
That's the thing that I've noticed that we've had some trouble here lately about running on the line and trying to find that spot. Just find your hole and go.
Yes,
you got to go forward,
and that's what's tough. Play action pass here. This play. Moon's going to keep it, and he runs into a brick wall.
My goodness, he's going to lose at least a couple yards out of that.
Yeah, he lost, like you said, 1 or 2, Don, either way.
Number 2 and number 6.
Trey Cook and Richard Moon on the tackle for McKenzie.
If you just joined us, it's McKenzie 7, West Carroll 0 tonight from McKenzie High School. WarEagleRadio.com, the MixLR smartphone app, and we got our new camera tonight, so check it out on YouTube.
YouTube.com/War Eagle Radio Network.
This is Moon out of the gun. Malik Lee in motion. Fake to Lee. Moon's going to keep it, and he gets hit at midfield, but he's going to get into Rebel territory at the 48. Gain of 3, Don.
We got a little chippiness going on there.
15 and 26.
That is going to be Drew Campbell and Rashad McCreary on the tackle for McKenzie. So a gain of about 2 out of that.
And you see what West Carroll's doing. You talk about bravery. 4th and 8 at McKenzie's 49, and they're going for it down 7-0. That's bravery.
You got to do something.
Why not? Moon. Yeah, you got to keep McKenzie's offense at the field. And there it was. They did it, and he knew it. The hard count got the Rebels to jump. Now, it's not going to be a first down, but it's going to get close. It's 4th and 7 or 8. Now it's going to be 4th and about 2.5, so that changes the play call. Now, let's see. Well, he's going over. Moon's talking to Coach Dixon, and now they may have a different play now that they only need 2 yards. Now you've got to ask yourself, do you throw a short pass?
That's good, though. That's what you wanted to do.
4th and man, that's perfect. Yeah. Now, the Rebels, are going to be disciplined enough now, Don. They're probably not going to jump again. So he's probably not going to try the hard count this time. But this is where you want to try to get this first down. This is a huge play in this ball game. 4th and 2. Moon drops it, picks it up. I think he may have it. From the spot, he's got it, I think.
17 and 15 on that.
That'll be
first down.
Camden Allison and Drew Campbell, and that'll be a Carroll Bank and Trust first down for West Carroll. Visit them online at carrollbank.com and also at Huntington, McKenzie, McLemoresville, Milan, Camden, Bradford, and Paris.
And like I said, that clock is not accurate. We're probably down to about 4 or 5 minutes to go in this first quarter.
Do you have a clock, Don? Or
no?
No,
I mean, I do have one, but it's too much to run.
You ain't got time to use it.
No.
1st and 10, West Carroll. They've got it at the Rebel 41. Rebel Stadium tonight in McKenzie. McKenzie 7, West Carroll 0. Both teams 5-0, and both teams hungry for a victory. Double reverse. Nope, Long's going to keep it. He cuts it back inside. Look at Jay Long. He's 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Long is near the pylon. Jay Long.
They're going to mark it about the 4-yard line, Adam.
Don, that's going to be a gain of 37 yards, and West Carroll is in the red zone.
Hey, Carroll Bank and Trust first down. Top-notch roofing and home repair red zone. Shingle a metal roof for your home. Rubber and other commercial roofing through business. Call them at 418-0325. Visit them on Facebook as well.
Hey, this is where West Carroll stick this in the end zone right here. You stick this in the end zone, that's what we talked about. Put the pressure back on McKenzie. Put the pressure back on them a little bit. They have not had this all season long.
Look how plain that is. This is awesome. Adam's going to watch it right here, aren't you?
I think so. Moon out of the shotgun. Moon at the McKenzie 4. Moon goes right up the middle. He's close to the end zone. He needed 4 yards. All right, where they're marking it, he's down to the 1. Gain of 3. 2nd and goal at the 1.
Very close.
Looks like number 11 and 60.
That'll be Jackson Cassidy and Richard Moon on the tackle for McKenzie.
And Moon will come over to Coach Dixon. A long way to go. Now he's going to have to hurry. All right,
There's 20 seconds.
Oh, well, he's still got time. You're right.
Bad.
He's going to get back to the huddle just now. He's got 12 seconds, so he's good, I think. Oh, and it's in that end zone. I didn't see it underneath down there.
Another one down there.
Down to 5. Now they need to get this off here. Smart decision by Moon. That was a smart decision. Now, he didn't get in, but I'm going to tell you what happened. He did. He saw he was fixing to get a delay of gain, and he got under center, and he snapped the ball, and he just tried to get in. Now, granted, he didn't make it, folks. So he's probably home saying, well, how was that good? Well, West Carroll didn't make it, but he saved West Carroll a 5-yard penalty right there.
26 on that tackle. The Rashad McCreary.
So McCreary on the stop. So 3rd and goal for West Carroll at the McKenzie 1. And Don, this right here, you've got to put this in.
It's two-play.
Two-play
territory.
Yeah, you're not settling here.
Yeah.
You're not settling for no field goal down here. It's 4-down territory. 3rd and goal at the 1. This is Moon. He tries to keep it. He's in. Touchdown, West Carroll. A Subway touchdown. Xander Moon.
All right. Subway touchdown. They're located in Milan, Greenfield, Trenton, Dresden, McKenzie, Paris, and Medina. Order online at Subway.com and the Subway smartphone app. Subway.
Fresh is what we do, and how about that?
That is very nice. We don't know exactly when the touchdown is, but the clock is not having fun tonight. So it'd be nice if we could figure out exactly what the clock is, and I could keep up with it maybe on my phone or something.
The PAT, very important. It's up and it is good. And guess what? It is 7-7, folks. 1 minute message here on the War Eagle Radio Network.
When you have a growing family, other things in your life start getting bigger too, like your home.
Can't wait for the new deck! What?
And especially your bills.
That'll be $249.86.
Oh.
But with Allstate, the amount you can save is getting bigger too. Because right now, when you bundle coverage for your car, home, motorcycle, and more, you can save up to 30%.
Call your Carroll County Allstate agent at Huntington Insurance, 731-986-4406.
Where can you find electrical supplies, conduit, and wiring? Are you in need of plumbing supplies, pipe, and a variety of fittings? What about black iron or galvanized fittings and a variety of HVAC supplies? With 12 locations to serve you and a friendly reputation, BR Supply has what you need to get back to work in no time. Check them out on Facebook or visit shopbr.com for more information, to check out their monthly specials, and to find a location near you. From a general contractor to the general public, BR Supply has got you covered.
So darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by.
We're back here on the War Eagle Radio Network. Late first quarter is the time.
And it's
how the game changes. We'll potential 3 and out,
a
penalty, and a touchdown.
I'm telling you, the mistakes, but that just goes to show you, you put teams in position. McKenzie's capable of making mistakes too. This is Taylor on the return across the 40 out near the 42. Now we've got a modern dry cleaners penalty thrown back here at the 35. And I said it about right on the time. Late first quarter, they've updated the clock up here.
Yeah.
It's 2:48 now, so the first quarter's winding down quickly.
21 and 18 on that tackle. I mean, despite the penalty, but
Ryan McCreary, and I don't see an 18. So Marquez Taylor.
Oh, our team. Okay.
West Carroll, yeah.
See, I got so much going on. I can't see. 18 is Jaden Milton. And what else you say?
What was the penalty?
It was holding
knows.
on McKenzie. So it's going to cost the Rebels 10, and now the Rebels will be backed up 1st and 10 to start this drive at their own 23-yard line. Rebel Stadium, WarEagleRadio.com, the MixLR smartphone app. Audio now call 605-475-5867 or youtube.com/War Eagle Radio Network. And it's tied at 7 between West Carroll and McKenzie with 2:48 to play here in this first quarter, sponsored by Zombie Paintball. The Rebels send a man in motion left side. Quarterback Cassidy. Handoff right up the seam. Across the 35 to the 40, to the 45 to the 50, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Rebels.
Now-
Oh, my gosh, what a run. Don, get me a number if you can on that touchdown. Just stay with it. Hold on just 1 second, Don.
If he'll be still. Is it 5?
He took off like a bullet.
I'm going to say it was 26.
26, I believe.
Yeah.
Rashad McCreary. Yeah, that would be right. Now, he's highlighted as a starter over here, Don. That would probably be right.
One thing that I've seen about West Carroll in that, Adam.
No, go ahead.
They've
Sorry.
got to get in there. They've got to wrap it up, and let's get them down. You can't just grab at them.
No.
You can't just keep grabbing.
You can't. And that's going to be, Don, a 77-yard touchdown run, by the way, now. 77-yard touchdown run. PAT is good by the Rebels. McKenzie 14, West Carroll 7. 1 minute message on the War Eagle Radio Network.
You want to eat fresh, don't you?
Fresh. Yeah, fresh, fresh.
Healthy, fresh, and most importantly, delicious is just around the corner at your local Subway. Whether you're in Milan, Dresden, Paris, Greenfield, Trenton, McKenzie, or Medina, there's a Subway waiting for you. 6-inch or foot-long subs piled high with fresh vegetables and classic meats of your choice are just the key to a great lunch or dinner. Order ahead at Subway.com or the Subway smartphone app. Subway, eat fresh.
Would you like to take out the zombie population? Are you ready to wipe out things that walk among the dead? Then the Zombie Trail Paintball in Humboldt is the place for you. 1533 Mason Grove Road in Humboldt. You will board a trailer to travel a mile path through the woods, shooting targets and zombies. Plus they have a corn maze. For more information and to buy tickets, visit zombietrailpaintball.com or check them out on Facebook. Take out the zombies if you dare.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Zombie Trail Paintball first quarter. McKenzie leads 14-7. One of the things we talked about, Adam, in the commercial break, and one of the things I mentioned, that you kind of equate some of that tackling to baseball. They teach these young kids you have to have the ball in your hand before you start running. They need to be sure that they got this guy wrapped up before you start falling.
Yeah.
Don't fall at them and try to grab them as you're falling.
That's correct. Fundamentals. It's everything. Lee catches it at the 20. Lee tries to get out to the 25. They're going to push him to the 25. They're going to give him forward progress, I believe. He's going to be marked just shy of the 25. And West Carroll will take over on offense, 1st and 10, just inside, I believe, their own 25.
I'll give number 6 that tackle.
So that's Colin McLaren, senior for the Rebels. 150 pounds, 5'7". Wow, getting in there on special teams on that occasion. So West Carroll now must respond to this Rebel offense that we talked about. West Carroll comes out 1st and 10 at their own 25. 2 wide receivers set to the outside. Tight end Wyckoff, I believe. Moon, pitch.
41.
41. That's Jay Long. They're trying to get Long to the edge.
They try to get long outside. They needed just one extra block there on the edge, and they just couldn't quite. They tried to stretch that play out, but it just took a little too long to develop. No gain on the play.
17 on that tackle.
That will be number 17, Camden Allison for McKenzie.
And
I promise, Don, I'm trying to watch.
And it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10 for West Carroll. Ball spotted at their own 25. Well, at least the clock is. It's once again, it's a delayed clock. They update it every now and then.
Yeah, they had 1 minute on it a while ago, and now
it's got to be. It's got to be down to the end of the first quarter.
On
I'm
that
sure.
score, I had 125 on.
All
That's
right,
what I put.
all right, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
This is Moon. He's going to drop back. He's going to throw. It is caught by Lee. He's going to get forward progress now at the 29.
Maybe a gain of about 4 yards out of that, Adam.
Yep, right at it.
Number 11 on that tackle.
That is Jackson Cassidy.
So he's the quarterback on offense, and Cassidy's the safety on defense. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 6 for the War Eagles of West Carroll. Ball spotted at their own 29. Rebels 14, West Carroll 7. I believe, Don, that last touchdown run, I believe you were right. I think it was 26, Rashad McCreary. I think. Now, I'm like you. I'm not 100% sure. It was so hard for us to see. It was a complete opposite end of the field. This is Moon out of the gun. They're going to send long in motion. Moon's going to keep it. He's going to take off right side across the 30 to the 35. He gets out of bounds at the 37-yard line, and it's a Carroll Bank and Trust 1st down, gain of 8 by Xander Moon.
Run out of bounds was number 1.
Number 1, that's Edijay?
EJ.
EJ?
Yeah, it's silent.
Oh, all right. EJ Clark. Or Tharp. And so, yeah, that'll be a Carroll Bank and Trust 1st down. Visit them online at carrollbank.com. And several locations. Check them out on online. And they got the Twin Oaks checking with rewards. And you get your rewards every month, Adam.
That's right. I like it.
I like them rewards.
1st and 10, West Carroll. Ball spotted at their own 36. Moon with a fresh set of downs is what we like to see for West Carroll. Pitch. That was very dangerous, but Long gets it, and he is met on the outside. West Carroll's trying some pitch options tonight. That's something Coach Dixon has not done a lot that he's tried.
That is Ace Fisher on the tackle for McKenzie.
Oh, shoot, that was a loss of about 5.
5, yeah.
6, really.
2nd down and 15 for West Carroll. Ball's going to be spotted at the 31. Coach Morris and Coach Dixon discussing things down there with each other. Now, we've got the play clock is at 20. And now Coach Morris wants to talk about it. FSB Insurance timeout called by West Carroll. Back in a moment on the War Eagle Radio Network.
FSB Insurance in McKenzie, Tennessee offers coverage for your home, auto, life, health, farm, and your commercial business. Call FSB agent Mickey Cunningham at 731-352-2424 for more info.
Let FSB Insurance help you discover what others in West Tennessee have stood by since the late 1800s. We love to help you protect the things that mean the most. FSB Insurance at 15715 Highland Drive, McKenzie, or on the web at fsbins.com.
Do you need business or individual taxes filed? Do you need payroll and bookkeeping services or even management advice? If you answered yes to any of these, then you need to see John S. Wright, Certified Public Accountant. With offices on East Main in Huntington and Cedar Street in McKenzie, Wright CPA Firm is there to help you with all your accounting needs. With over 25 years of experience, they're your hometown CPA doing business with hometown people. Call today in Huntington, 986-5700 or McKenzie, 393-0124.
The sailors say, Brandy, you're a fine girl, but a good wife you would be. Such a fine yes.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Zombie Trail Paintball 1st quarter. Is it the 1st quarter?
Yep, I believe they swapped in. That's what. That wasn't a timeout. That was the. That was the end of the
I'm
first
sorry.
quarter.
Okay, so
Nobody knows.
End of the first quarter. Yeah, it's hard for us to tell, folks, without the game clock. Now they've reset the 12 minutes. So now we get ready to start the 2nd quarter, sponsored by Southern Chiropractic. McKenzie 14, West Carroll 7.
I just wonder if I can keep up with it here on my phone or not.
Moon rolls out. He looks. He's got time. He's going to take off and run it out of bounds. Now the good news is maybe they've got it fixed. Clock is working now. It stopped when Moon ran out of the bounds.
Okay, so I clicked it correctly, right? All right.
I think, yeah, 8 seconds they've got that play took, and that's about right. So,
All right. I'm going to try to keep up with it right here on this.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 West Carroll. They've got it at their own 32-yard line. 11:52 to play here. They didn't start it because he went out of bounds.
On the snap. Okay.
Yep. Now on the snap.
That adds something else to my thing I got to do.
On the snap, it should start here. I hope they've got this fixed on the game clock. It would help us so much and everybody. Moon. Yep, it's working now. Moon rolls out. Throws.
Over strong.
Yep, too strong. He was looking for intended receiver 1, Drew Smith, over his head. Incomplete, 11:46 mark. It's working perfect now, so let's hope it keeps it up because it stopped on the incompletion. That'd be right.
I'm going to try to keep up with it, too. If I can,
sure. Why not?
To be sure.
Hey, just in case. But I hope maybe now they've got it fixed the rest of the night. That'll help everybody out. West Carroll's forced in a punting situation, 4th and 15 at their own 32-yard line. Punter is Seth Edwards for West Carroll, and I believe back deep here for the Rebels should be number
11.
11. That's Cassidy. That's what I thought. Jackson Cassidy.
Yeah.
So Cassidy is going to be the punt returner for the Rebels. Edwards the punt. It goes way over Cassidy's head. It's going to roll down inside the 20 to about the 19-yard line, and the Rebels will now have to go a long field thanks to the good punt by Edwards.
Not bad at all.
But, as Jonathan, now, here's the big spot of this game for me. 14-7, folks. McKenzie leads early second quarter. If you're West Carroll, this is where defensively West Carroll's got to make open field tackles right now. The tackling. This drive to me is the single most important drive, Jonathan and Don, in this game right now. This right now is important.
If you say so.
It is.
Adam speaks.
14-7,
and we listen.
Yeah. Well, hey, let's hope everybody's listening right now. Well, we appreciate all of our sponsors again this season. We've had another successful year with that. Running on the interior to the 25, to the 30, getting out to the 36-yard line is the Rebels.
11, 16 on the tackle.
So that's going to be Jackson Cassidy on the run for the Rebels.
And for West Carroll, that's going to be Hunter Walters on the tackle. Yeah, there's your Rebels right there.
Sorry.
So you can
let me cover that up.
Thank
you.
Bigger.
Yes, that's much better. And it's going to bring up 1st and 10 for McKenzie. Ball spotted at their own 36-yard line. Now the Rebels will have 3 wide receiver sets split out. They'll have Taylor in the slot. They hand off to 26 McCreary across the 40 to the 45, across the 50 to the 45 down to the 44. Rashad McCreary for the McKenzie Rebels is going to pick up 20 yards, Don.
Yep. Cornelius Cannon on the tackle for West Carroll.
I won't say he tackled him. He rode him down.
Right.
They jumped on his back and he failed.
Yeah.
So that's a tackle.
Yep. So right now, the Rebels are doing a lot of running the ball. 1st and 10, McKenzie. They've got it at the West Carroll 44 now. 1st and 10. We hadn't seen a pass in a while. Watch out for the pass here. Yep. Quarterback Cassidy, as I said, throws, caught.
34.
34, he loses it, and Moon's got it. Cassidy had that to Ty Anderson, Don. 34 had it, and Don, he just lost it, it looked like, and Moon just took it out of his hands, and West Carroll's got the football. How about that turn of events, folks? My goodness. Moon literally looked like, now keep in mind, Anderson looked like he had it, and it was not completely in his hands. He didn't have complete control of it, I don't think, Don. And the Moon just said, I'm going to grab this out of your hands. And West Carroll's got the football in a huge turn of events. And hopefully that is the break. Let's hope that is the break West Carroll needs. West Carroll got it 1st and 10 at their own 28. Moon keeps. Tries to run it. He's across the 30, across the 35, across the 37 to the 38. Xander Moon is going to pick up. They're going to say a 1st down. So gain of 10, Don, and a Carroll Bank and Trust 1st down for West Carroll. They've got the clock fixed, I believe. They've got it running up there. We're down to 10 minutes to play and counting here in this second quarter.
Number 2, Trey Cook on that tackle on Moon there.
Trey Cook on the stop for the Rebels, and it'll be 1st and 10 for West Carroll. Ball spotted at their own 38-yard line. Moon hands off, 21, Malik Lee. Lee gets out to the 40 as Malik Lee, Don, is going to pick up 2 yards.
Number 60 on that tackle.
That's going to be Richard Moon, the senior. He plays both sides of the football for the Rebels. 2nd and 8 for West Carroll. Ball spotted at their own 40-yard line. 9:17 to play here in this second quarter, sponsored by Southern Chiropractic in Huntington. Brock Martin does a phenomenal job at Southern Chiropractic in Huntington, Tennessee. This is Moon at quarterback. Moon rolls out to his right. He looks. He's got time. He surveys. He's being pressured. He throws. It's caught at the 45 to the 46. That catch made by number 21. That should be 21. Yes. Malik Lee. That's correct. I'm not used to Lee going out for a pass, so I second-guess myself.
Number 17 on that tackle.
All right, so gain of 6, Don. 17 on the stop. That's Camden Allison. Gain of 6, as I mentioned. 3rd and 2 for West Carroll. Line of scrimmage is their own 46. West Carroll putting together a good drive. Just finished with the first down. Right now, the chips are falling right. Just keep pressing and keep pecking away if you're West Carroll. This is Moon out of the gun. He tries the hard count. He looks. He looks at his play call. Now, Moon may try to change the play. Handoff. That's 41. That's Jay Long, and I don't think he got anywhere, Don. No, stick never moved. Now, let me ask you a question here.
72 on that tackle.
Tough here. 4th and 2. You're at your own 45. You're only down 14-7. Do you punt this football or do you go for it? I think we've got our answer.
Actually lost a yard on that
play.
Hayden Hudson on the tackle.
Jonathan, West Carroll's put together a good drive here, and now West Carroll is going for it. This is a big play in the game.
Let's do it. Sorry, I was up top trying to talk to my camera operator.
4th and 3. Moon keeps it. He tries to get to the first down, and I'm not sure he made it.
He's tripped up by number 52 there.
That will be Elijah Edmondson.
Gain of 2, and West Carroll did not make the crucial 4th down. Coach Morris takes a major gamble. That gamble rolling the dice, he didn't hit money. But
now the defense is going to step up for West Carroll.
West Carroll defense stepped up last time. Moon took it out of their hands. Right now, you're right here in this ball game, but you've got to tackle and you've got to make plays. If you just joined us, 14 for McKenzie, 7 for West Carroll, 7:20 to play in the Southern Chiropractic second quarter. And Cassidy is at quarterback. The Rebels will bring in an extra tight end on this play. And now what do we got? Coach Comer for the Rebels wants to talk about it. FSB Insurance timeout call by the Rebels. Back in a moment on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Oh, no. How am I supposed to get this to the shop?
I know. You can call R&R Towing, family owned and operated by John and Zach Smith, located in Lavinia, Tennessee.
R&R Towing. They're available 24/7 and service Carroll, Madison, Gibson, and all the surrounding counties. They do lockouts, wreck sites, breakdowns, tractors, and anything that'll fit on that truck. They also work with most insurances. Located at 1180 Teacher Road in Lavinia. Give them a call at 731-343-1165.
R&R Towing. Give us a call and we'll come pick you up.
This is Hunter Lindsay, and you're listening to the War Eagle Radio Network.
It's so sad to think about the good times, you and I. 'Cause baby, now we got bad blood.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. There's been a little bit of bad blood between McKenzie and West Carroll in the past. So far, so good here tonight. I think everything is been fairly contained. Not a whole lot of chippiness.
Good, clean game.
Decent, clean game.
Officials are letting them play. Yeah. Very few flags either side.
Good to see so far.
Yep, handoff to 7. That's going to be Marquez Taylor outside across the 40 to the 35. I believe he's going to step out. They're going to mark him stepping out, I believe, at the 35, and that's going to be a gain, Don, of 11 yards, first down Rebels.
Pushed out of bounds by Seth Edwards, number 40.
All right. Thank you for that, Don.
And that's Edwards, and that's one name we need to hear a lot for West Carroll. He's going to West Carroll defensively, Edwards, Wyckoff, 78 for West Carroll. That's Hayden Hawley. These guys are going to be huge defensively this drive right now.
That was a first down for McKenzie, too.
Yes. Yep. So first down Rebels at the West Carroll 35. Pass caught at the 29. And
he's just going to lay down right there.
Number 8. Well, you can't get up. High school, when you go on the ground, you're down.
Right. 8, Andrew Cole on the catch for the Rebels. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4 for the Rebels. Ball spotted at the West Carroll 29. 6:52 to play here in the second quarter, sponsored by Southern Chiropractic. Rebels come out in the shotgun formation, single back in the backfield. Cassidy will now go under center. Single back, West Carroll shows blitz on the outside. 7 right up the seam to the 20, to the 15, to the 10. A gaping hole for Marquez Taylor.
Hunter Walters on the tackle for West Carroll.
Down to the 5-yard line, Don.
That's good running.
That's going to be a gain of 24 yards for number 7, Marquez Taylor for the Rebels. He's been so elusive and hard to stop. And it's going to bring up 1st and goal for the Rebels. They've got it, Don, at, according to this side official spot, the West Carroll 4, and according to the board as well. Game clock is now thankfully running down to 6:03 to play. Handoff right up the seam.
7.
That's 7, Marquez Taylor, touchdown Rebels.
I didn't even see him. He was gone.
Taylor goes right up the seam, and it's a touchdown for the McKenzie Rebels.
I don't know if the clock is running or not. I mean,
the clock should be stopped, and it's running like crazy, and I don't know if it might not be on the
field. And they haven't updated the score yet either, so something's wrong with it.
Something is going haywire.
Yep.
Absolutely haywire. So, folks, you really can't pay attention on the clock. It's probably about 6 minutes right now. The score should be 20-7 Rebels. PAT is up, and the PAT is good. Your new score, it's McKenzie 21, West Carroll 7, Rebel Stadium. WarEagleRadio.com. 1-minute message on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Citizens Bank and Trust Company in Atwood, Tennessee is the bank for you if you're looking to be treated like family. When you need a loan, you want to talk directly to the bank's loan official and get immediate answers instead of waiting on a corporate level decision. Stop by 1359 West Main Street in Atwood, Tennessee to find out what loan best fits you at Citizens Bank and Trust Company. Online at citizensbankatwood.com or call 662-7171. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Where can you find all of your deer hunting supplies, clothing, archery, and waterfowl needs? Max Camel Connection in Atwood has it all with Benelli, Browning, and Winchester firearms, as well as archery brands of Hoyt and Matthews, plus Sitka, Drake, and Banded waterfowl, Higdon decoys, and so much more. Max Camel Connection is for the sportsman, by the sportsman. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 6. Check out Max Camel Connection for all of your hunting supplies for all ages. Visit Max on Facebook and maxcamoonline.com.
People stay just a little bit longer. We want to play.
I turned the mic on so you can see. All right, we are in the Southern Chiropractic second quarter. They're located on the Court Square in Huntington with all types of chiropractic services, acupuncture, sports injury rehab, and more. Call them at 535-3205.
Lake County 6, Trenton 3. Second quarter. Hey, unbelievable. A long way to go. Kickoff brought in by West Carroll at the 15. Across the 20. Getting out to the 25. That's Jaden Milton, I believe. Yep, 18.
Yep.
Jaden Milton on the return back for West Carroll.
Number 9 on that tackle.
That is number 9, Jake Cassidy.
Now, 21-7 McKenzie. For West Carroll, this is the most important 5 minutes of the ball game for them once again. You want to finish this half strong. You want to go out strong. You do not want to give McKenzie the ball back now, guys, with any time left. for to have time to do anything before we go to half. West Carroll needs to get some first downs on this drive. It's very important. Moon rolls out to the right. He's got time. He throws. It is intercepted. It is intercepted by number 17 for the Rebels. That's going to be Camden Allison, the sophomore, intercepts the pass, and McKenzie will take over 1st and 10 at the West Carroll 44-yard line with 5:45 to play here in the Southern Chiropractic second quarter.
Bummer.
West Carroll took a chance there and threw on first down, but it seems like the times we've thrown on first down, Moon has been hurried. You notice he hasn't had a lot of time to throw. The Rebels have done a good job getting Moon outside the pocket. Now, McKenzie's running power I formation, Jonathan. Play action pass. Cassidy, a bullet pass incomplete. Intended receiver was number 2, Trey Cook.
Been nice if Seth Edwards could have got that interception back there.
Hey, here's what we need. Hey, I know it's only September, but would right now not be the perfect time for a Christmas gift?
Right, yeah, it'd be great.
For West Carroll, obviously.
That'd be great.
Yeah, it would be a good time for a Christmas present. Right now, West Carroll is in desperate need of a Christmas present. As I said, 5:40, you don't want to give McKenzie the momentum going into half. You've got it a 2-touchdown game. You're right there in the thick of things in West Carroll, but don't give up no big plays here. Now, they're going to run power I. Watch the run here. Hand it off right up the seam. Taylor, 40, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. McKenzie, touchdown Marquez Taylor. He goes 44 yards into the end zone, and just like that, it's 27-7.
Now, this is where West Carroll has got that you can't get down.
No.
You cannot get down
Absolutely.
on yourself.
Absolutely.
You've got to come out and play some hardball.
You do. I mean, you've got 5, as I've said, you can do the same thing. McKenzie scored in, 30 seconds, 20 seconds on that drive? You can do the same thing. You've got 5 minutes to put together a drive and move this down the field and get this back to a 2-touchdown game. That's the bottom line. That's West Carroll's only option right now is to not panic.
Block.
And so
there you go.
Build off that momentum. Block PAT. Your score, McKenzie 27, West Carroll 7. Need some points, folks. Get behind the Eagles. 1-minute message on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Searching for a house can be difficult, but searching for a mortgage loan is easy. Take the express lane to home ownership with Centennial Bank's Express Mortgage. Stop by your local branch to speak with a lender today. Centennial Bank, locally owned and operated since 1916. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Southern Chiropractic and Acupuncture, located on the Court Square in Huntington, is your one-stop shop for all your sports injury needs. Featuring the most powerful deep tissue laser in all of West Tennessee, Dr. Martin and his team can have your athlete back in the game in record time. Injuries that used to take months to heal are responding in just a few short weeks. Since 2012, Southern Chiropractic has provided the most evidence-based approach to your healthcare needs. Call them today at 731-535-3205 to get yourself back into the game. And remember, at Southern Chiropractic, movement is medicine.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Southern Chiropractic second quarter. Call them at 535-3205. And they got Carroll County's only yoga studio.
The fans, it's a packed house tonight.
It's good. Hey, this crowd for West Carroll coming out here, very nice.
This is what America needed.
And a lot of
this
folks
right here. This is
tuning
great.
in as well.
This is great. This is a huge crowd, and this is good to see. This is really good to see. Kickoff for the Rebels. And I saw what happened on this. Oh, man. Now, right out of the gate.
47, and let's see, who is that for McKenzie? 47 was Ace Fisher, and then our
24 for
Nate
West
Wyckoff.
Carroll. Wyckoff, they were
exchanging potato chips.
Yeah, and we probably don't want to know what they were saying to each other because, I mean, they were letting each other have it.
I think he stole his girlfriend, and he was trying to get back at it.
It could be. Well, for all we know, it could be.
Hey, what was our question? Our past possession or protection? Yeah. That's what he's doing.
Hey, for all we know, who knows? We really don't know, but we do know this. The officials were nice enough not to assess any unsportsmanlike penalty. They're going to assess I thought West Carroll, honestly, Don jumped first, but they're going to say McKenzie did. So, hey, West Carroll will take it if you're a West Carroll fan, and McKenzie will be backed up 5 yards. So that helps. Modern Dry Cleaners penalty. Go by and see them.
And they're located at 2222 Cedar Street in McKenzie and 2058 South First Street in Milan.
Yep. The drop-off location at Treasure Trunk Resale. Here's the kickoff. Let's try this again. And it's going to be brought in by Jade Milton, number 18, across the 15, across the 20, to the 25. Jade Milton still breaking free across the 30. Now here comes the laundry. Penalty marker down.
Number 5 on that tackle.
He was making some good runs, though. I like the effort there.
I
that
like
was Landon Brown on the tackle.
Landon Brown. How about that for the Rebels? He's only a freshman in on special teams and on that last stop.
Got a holding on West Carroll.
Holding West Carroll, and that hurts. 14-0 Gleason over Greenfield in halftime.
Wow.
Gleason, Greenfield's usually pretty solid. That's not going to say surprising, but hey, Gleason's having a good year, y'all. They're having a really good season this year, and I'm glad for Coach Noah Lampkins. He's always been a really good person. Now, after the penalty, West Carroll will be faced with a first down and 10, and the line of scrimmage will be, the 17's what they got on the board, Don? Is that what we're going to go with? It looks like it. It's hard to tell. They've got the 17 on the board.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
So first and 10, West Carroll, they're on 17. If you just joined us, McKenzie Rebels 27, West Carroll War Eagles 7, 5:29 to play. Southern Chiropractic second quarter. Both teams coming to this contest 5-0, and that is going to end. One of those will have an L tonight. This is Moon. Moon keeps it inside. Whistle blows. Good job by the officials to not let them keep banging each other. His progress stopped. Good job by the whistles. You heard multiple whistles go off. Players knew to stop, and that's good sportsmanship.
26, Rashad McCreary on that tackle.
So McCreary, we've seen him play both ways as well tonight.
Loss of about 2 on that play.
It's going to bring up. Second down.
No, excuse me, a gain of 2.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Gain of 2. Second down and 8 for West Carroll. Ball spotted at the 20. Xander Moon keeps it. Moon is nailed. He's absolutely nailed in the backfield.
I didn't see who got that.
And I'm going to be honest, it looked like it was this number, Trey Cook, Don, 2. I think it was him, Trey Cook, for the Rebels. Lost, Don, of about 2. 3rd and 10 on the plays, what they've got, and that's correct. Line of scrimmage is the 20. I believe right here you've got to come out and throw this ball. Moon does. It's caught by number 40. That's going to be Seth Edwards with the catch. But we've got a Modern Dry Cleaners penalty, and I believe what happens was West Carroll had an ineligible receiver downfield. I think Edwards was ineligible. I think he was off the line. I'm not sure, though. Let's see. I believe this is going on West Carroll because they're asking McKenzie what they want to do, and if so, this will back West Carroll up even more. And, ineligible receiver downfield against West Carroll. Coach Morris, he don't really have much to say. I believe he knows it's the right call. He's going on to the next play, and West Carroll's going to be forced with a 3rd and long. Guess what? Coach Morris wants to talk about it. 3rd and long, big play coming up for West Carroll. Back in a moment on the War Eagle Radio Network.
In need of banners or signs, both large and small, call Copies Unlimited in Milan, Tennessee. Copies Unlimited is a full commercial printing service that can print full-color ads, business cards, signs, banners, and more to get the word out about your new or growing business. They can make you the perfect sign or banner that will attract the most attention, made of paper or vinyl, any size or any color. Call today, 731-723-7886. Copies Unlimited, home of the really nice guy.
Haven Steel Products is a privately owned company
producing spring steel components since 1969. Their company fabricates and heat treats components for the agricultural, construction, and trailer industries. Haven Steel Products is currently hiring for all shifts with new hire bonuses, recruitment bonuses, health, dental, and vision insurance, 401k, and profit sharing. 4 10-hour shifts plus off on weekends. For more information, visit havensteel.com, or to apply, stop by 25570 Highway 22 in McKenzie.
My wish for you is that this life becomes all that you
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Still got a lot of clock issues.
A lot of
run
issues.
plumb down to 0, and that's not right. Well, 0.1 seconds. Now they got.
Who knows?
Look at the clock running. It's like
This
this
game clock is went absolutely bananas here at
It's
McKenzie.
crazy.
I've never seen it like this. Well, they've got it on the field, thankfully, because you cannot rely on the scoreboard, that's for sure. 27-7, McKenzie leads it. 3rd and 15, West Carroll football. Double reverse, flea flicker, long, throws to Moon. Bingo! Moon, 45-50. A little bit of trickeration from Coach Dixon.
I like it.
And how about that? First down, West Carroll
At 11.
at midfield. Don, that's going to be a gain of 38 yards from long to Moon. We don't say that much.
Yeah. Jackson Cassidy pushed him out there.
Now,
about
we don't
50
really
yard line.
know the time, but you know there's not much. Hurry up and try to get this in the end zone, though. I mean, they're going to have to go quickly. We know there's not much time at all. They're going to have to hurry. They've got it at midfield. If West Carroll could score here, they could get it back to a 2-touchdown game and get back in this and have some momentum going into the second half. Now, the White Hat is looking.
Hopefully they can get this clock fixed at halftime.
I know.
That'd be great.
It's frustrating. Maybe while there's a 15, 20-minute half, they can get this fixed. Now, Coach Morris.
Down to 3 seconds on the play clock. It's not going to happen.
He wants to talk about it. FSB Insurance timeout call by Coach Morris in West Carroll. Back in a moment. WarEagleRadio.com.
Citizens Bank and Trust Company in Atwood, Tennessee has been family-owned since 1956, offering hometown community banking to fit your lifestyle. They offer checking, savings, loans, debit cards, and a 24-hour ATM. Call 731-662-7171 or visit them on the web at citizensbankatwood.com to find their hours of operation and for more info. Citizens Bank and Trust Company, the friendly bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Trevathan's Electrical Services is a full-service electrical business based in McKenzie, Tennessee, and can take care of all your electrical jobs, from service poles to breaker boxes, new home wiring, repairs, and even trenching jobs as well. For all your residential and commercial electrical safety concerns, turn to Trevathan's Electrical Services for upgrades or troubleshooting. With over 3 decades of experience, Trevathan's professional staff will have you up and running in no time. Family-owned and operated, free estimates, licensed, insured, and bonded. Call Trevathan's Electrical Services at 731-234-5879.
We're back. WarEagleRadio.com. 1st and 10, West Carroll. They've got the ball at midfield. Time, we do not know, but the West Carroll's have to go. Malik Lee in the backfield. Takes direct snap. Oh, what a hit by Lee, and he just runs over somebody. And Lee's going to pick up a hard nose 2 or 3 yards. But I know the clock is running. We just do not know how much time is left. West Carroll's going to have to go very quickly. I know that.
Jackson Cassidy on the tackle for McKenzie.
They're the ones that hit on Malik Lee and
That was
Cassidy.
a tough hit right
Now, let's hope Moon is okay, or maybe Coach Dixon's trying some different stuff. Moon is standing on the sideline right now, but he's standing fine. Don't seem like there's anything wrong with him. Yeah, I think right now he's just trying something different, to be honest with you. This is Lee to try to throw off the Rebels a little bit. They're running power formation is what they've done. They've switched. Lee tries to get to the outside, and he's going to pick up nothing. You're right. 3rd and 8, West Carroll. Ball spotted McKenzie 48.
26 on that tackle.
That's Rashad McCreary.
McCreary's had a good game, Don.
Yeah.
26. He's had good on offense and defense. Him and Taylor, as I said in the pregame, they've been a two-headed monster offensively. I mean, they really have. They just seem like every time they've touched it.
Moon's back in.
So switching it up. Moon keeps, tries to go up the seam.
There wasn't one.
There was not much there. Gain of maybe 2.
Guess who was on that tackle?
26.
26.
McCreary again.
McCreary, yeah.
Boy, he's had a good game.
All
He's
right.
only a junior.
4th down. Do you go for it?
Got to, I think. I think you've got to, even though despite the score. Now, play clock is at 20. I think West Carroll's out of timeouts. I'm not sure if they're going to go ahead and punt or if they're talking about going ahead and letting this run out.
I think they got a timeout left.
So here's what McKenzie's going to do. Coach Comer sees that West Carroll's trying to keep them from getting the ball. He called timeout. McKenzie called timeout. They want the ball back for half. So a little strategy going on here. Back in a moment on the War Eagle Radio Network.
BR Supply has a variety of all the essentials you need, from electrical and plumbing to HVAC supplies. Items such as tubs, showers, filters, wiring, faucets, toilets, water heaters, light bulbs, and so much more. BR Supply has 12 locations, so there's one near you to get you back going in no time. Locations in Trenton, Humboldt, Milan, McKenzie, Paris, Union City, Jackson, Adamsville, Covington, Savannah, Brownsville, and Ripley. BR Supply, built on reputation. Visit shopbr.com for more information. Rogers Hydrant Service Incorporated is a family-owned and operated company located in the heart of West Tennessee. Their business stands on hard work and hands-on customer service. Whether you need hydrant flow testing, flushing and repairs, valve operation, hydrant painting, GPS mapping, backflow device testing and repair, or water main repairs, they're the complete hydrant company to serve all of your hydrant needs. Call Tim Rogers or Joey Cherry at 731-662-3700. Rogers Hydrant Service Incorporated. They know H2O.
Yes, I admit I got
4th and 7 for West Carroll. They're going for it. Moon, pass. Edwards tried to take off and run with it, and he just couldn't hold on to it. Bummer. Boy, that's a shame. And now McKenzie, the bad news about that is I don't know how much time is left. It could not be much at all for them. They will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line. Huntington leads Milan 21-12. So, Don, Huntington, you know, they're so hard to beat at home. If that was at Milan, I would have been like Don. I don't think
Who picked Huntington?
Me and you did.
That's what I thought.
Jonathan's on a roll this year, I'll have to say.
Like hot butter.
Yep. Pass. Did he trap it? I couldn't tell. Nope. Catch made.
To number 8.
8 again on the catch. That's Andrew Cole. He's had some nice catches tonight. A couple that I remember. Right side. Gain of 6. 2nd down, 4 for the Rebels. Ball spotted at the West Carroll 47. Taylor almost moved early out of the backfield. Pass incomplete. Intended for McCreary, number 26.
You know, Hunter Lindsay may have had a tip of that.
Something looked funny.
Barely.
I like that view. It's a good view
nice.
right there.
And I got to try to stop watching it because I got to watch the ball game.
I know, it's addicting. 1st and 10 for the Rebels. Ball's going to be spotted at the West Carroll 47-48. Now, Taylor will be wide receiver far to the left. Don, I've got a feeling McKenzie's going for the long pass here. No, short pass.
Number 8 again.
Right side, that's 8 again. Andrew Cole caught at the 39-yard line. 1st down, Rebels. As Cole's going to pick up 9 yards, Don. Gain of 9. 1st and 10, Rebels at the West Carroll 39. Cassidy drops back, fires over the middle, incomplete.
Intended for number 7.
Looking for 7, Marquez Taylor. Taylor leaped to go get that, but it was too hot to handle and too high. So these last, whatever left of this 2nd quarter is really dragging out here. West Carroll, if you're West Carroll, just do not allow any more here. 27-7 in favor of the McKenzie Rebels. Cassidy out of the shotgun. 3 wide receiver set. Taylor in the slot. I saw some movement there.
Nowhere.
Yep, Modern Dry Cleaners penalty, and that's going against McKenzie.
Modern Dry Cleaners call them at 352-2514. They have wedding dress cleaning and preservation as well. South 1st Street in Milan and Cedar Street in McKenzie.
Ripley,
what, 2nd and 15?
Yep, 2nd and 15. Ripley, Union City's tied at 14. Henry County's up 3-0 at half. Here, 27-7 McKenzie. Cassidy drops back. He looks, fires, incomplete. I tell you what, he's got a missile arm. It was so fast, folks, literally. Taylor turned around. He was like, oh,
That's
the
Weber,
ball.
number 4.
And I believe
four?
That was intended for 4.
That was for Weber. Thank you, Don.
A few of them has been just too hot to handle.
Hey, yeah, Weber literally number 4. He turned around and he was like, where's the ball at? And it was already literally 3 to 5 yards past him. I mean, he's got a missile. 3rd and 15. Now watch out for the long bomb here. 3 wide receivers over here to our left. Yep, here we go. Cassidy drops. He looks. He's going to take off and run it across the 35 to the 30. Cassidy runs out of bounds. As Don, the line of scrimmage. Yep, first down Rebels.
They're going to get the first down.
Line of scrimmage now was the 44. Now it's going to be the 27. Don, gain of 17 yards. 1st and 10 Rebels. They'll have it at the West Carroll 27. The second quarter is just seemed like it won't end.
And we ain't got no clue what time it is.
No, it's very frustrating not to know. Sorry, folks. I wish I could tell you. Pass over the middle. Is he inbounds? He is. Touchdown catch.
Plumb under the scoreboard over there.
You got 8 again. That's Andrew Cole. Man, he's had a heck of a game receiving. He's had 3 or 4 catches that I know of tonight. And that is a long touchdown pass of 27 yards, I believe.
Yep.
27 yards from Cassidy to number 8, Andrew Cole, and it's 33-7 Rebels with the PAT forthcoming. The snap, the hold, the kick, low line drive, and it is good. It somehow squeaks in. Your score, McKenzie 34, West Carroll 7. 1 minute message, WarEagleRadio.com.
Hey, y'all, it's Bubba here, and I'm going to talk to you about Hometown Grocery and Deli in Mackley, Tennessee. Fix your growling tummy with homemade pimento cheese sandwiches, pies, and cookies, plus ice cream, fresh fruits and veggies, a variety of groceries, gas, and even West Carroll apparel at Hometown Grocery and Deli in Mackley, Tennessee. Stop in for a southern hot lunch with some homemade sweet tea. 731-535-3236. Hometown Grocery and Deli. Call us for all your deli needs.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Your local auto owner agency is Maddox Insurance. They're here to meet all your insurance needs. Visit online at maddoxinsurance.com.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Southern Chiropractic second quarter. 935-3205. Call Southern Chiropractic. And they got Carroll County's only yoga studio. Don't know how much time's left, but
things that went awry quickly at the end of this second quarter. 34-7 now, McKenzie. They've extended this to a 27-point lead, 4 touchdowns. Now West Carroll's got to try to get some type of momentum, something going into the locker room. Just anything right now if you're West Carroll. And they've not been able to get it. I know it. It has not happened. High kickoff brought in. Milton overran it. Who's going to pick it up? Lee, I believe, picks it up. Lee loses his footing, and boy, he's nailed by several Rebels.
He's like number 11 in on that tackle.
That will be Jackson Cassidy.
Cassidy. I mean,
been everywhere.
Him and McCreary. And then, of course, Don, we've talked about Andrew Cole, the wide receiver for McKenzie, number 8. It's hard to pick right now for them because they've got so many guys, so many weapons.
I'll take that back. I think that was 15 instead of 11. Excuse me.
All right. So that is Drew Campbell.
Yeah. Sophomore in there on the special teams. Coach Comer has noticed that. He's had a lot of different players mixed in on his special teams unit as far as young players. He had Landon Brown in there earlier getting a stop. Now West Carroll's going to come out 1st and 10 at their own 20. West Carroll trails 34-7 to McKenzie. Second quarter. Southern Chiropractic, the sponsor. Counter play to Jay Long on the outside, and Long is going to lose yardage.
Number 6 on that tackle.
That'll be Colin McLaren.
So after the loss of about 5 or 6, lost 6. Well, they're going to say 7 on the board. So 2nd down and 17, Don, for West Carroll. Ball spotted at the 13-yard line. West Carroll has got to get something going forward here. They've got 3 wide receivers set, and now they have alerted. That's it. That signal means we are at halftime.
Probably been over for about 5 minutes. They didn't know it.
Your halftime, yeah.
I did say that.
I know you did.
That's me.
I know you're joking. Your score: McKenzie 34, West Carroll 7. Stay tuned for the Centennial Bank halftime show when we come back after this 2-minute message on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Where can you get plate lunches throughout the week, or even a hot deli featuring hamburgers, chicken strips, cheese sticks, fish, and more? Hometown Grocery and Deli, 5615 Main Street in McLemorsville, Tennessee. Hometown Grocery is a true country store that has a hardware section along with a fully stocked grocery store, and their deli and butcher shop can supply you with all your tailgating needs. Open Monday through Friday, 5:30 to 6, or Saturday, 7 to 6. Give them a call at 731-535-3236.
Are you looking for one of them mowers that'll turn on a dime and give you a nickel's change? Well, look no further than Power Supply McKenzie. They're your local Exmark dealer. Ride smoother, mow faster with the Exmark Advantage from Power Supply McKenzie at 2106 Cedar Street. They're your local lawn and garden power equipment center. Your Carroll County dealer for Exmark Snapper and Steel power equipment. And you know what I say, I love power. Remember, they service what they sell. Power Supply McKenzie, 352-2084. Be there, be squire.
Dude, your roof is leaking again. You should call Top Notch Roofing and Home Repair so you can get rid of all these buckets. They have years of experience, so you know the job will be done right with quality work at an affordable price. If your roof wasn't done by Top Notch, then it's not a Top Notch roof. Top Notch Roofing and Home Repair is on Facebook, or call 731-418-0325 right now before you need their home repair services too, dude.
Top Notch Roofing is now accepting all major credit cards and debit cards for easier payment.
Did you know that you can open a new checking account or apply for a personal loan without ever leaving your home? At Centennial Bank, it's as easy as visiting their website at mycentennial.bank. While you're there, take advantage of other services like online banking and bill pay. Banking made easy from the comfort of your home. Centennial Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
This is West Carroll head football coach Clayton Morris, and you're listening to the War Eagle Radio Network.
This ain't about tailgates, ain't about bonfires.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network, Centennial Bank halftime show. Call the main branch at 731-669-3900. Visit them online at mycentennial.bank. Tresvant, Bolivar, Rutherford, Three-Way, McKenzie, Trenton, Medina, Middleton, Tune, Henderson, Adamsville. They got check-in, savings, loans, debit cards, online banking, smartphone app, equal housing lender, member FDIC. They still got the Casasa free check-in with cash back. So tough go so far right here.
The scoreboards went off now,
went off.
So let's hope somebody's keeping this time.
Well, let's hope they're fixing it.
They're probably got a time.
34-7 is your unhappy score, and we've had a lot of folks that sent me a text message, chiming in, letting us know the new video looks good.
It does. Good.
Jordan's doing a fine job down here. We just got to figure out some of the situations of when to zoom, when not to zoom, when to move, when not to move, and it's
a work in progress.
If I was doing it up there, I'd be scared as a cat myself.
Yeah.
So,
you got wonderful video, and I don't have any retirement.
Oh my gosh! you saying I spent your retirement fund?
Spent my retirement.
Wow. But no, thank you, Jordan. You're doing a fine job down there, and we got to work out the bugs. I've got to quit watching the video here in the thing because
You've got me wanting to do it now instead of watch the game out there. Well, I mean, I can see it so clearly right here.
So, hey, look, the clock's working now. So anyway, Adam, let's take a look at our first half stats and what do you see and what do you like, what do you not like?
Well, for West Carroll, I'm going to go with, let's start with the stats. Sander Moon, 13 carries for 34 yards. Malik Lee, 5 carries for 8 yards. And Jay Long, 7 carries for 23 yards. West Carroll, 25 carries for only 65 yards. They didn't even get to 100 in the first half.
That's un-West Carroll-like.
Very un-West Carroll-like. And you can credit that to McKenzie, though.
Yep,
a lot of it to McKenzie. That's what good
they
teams
have speed on both sides of the ball.
They do.
They have speed on
everywhere,
defense and offense.
And speaking of speed, here we go with McKenzie. Taylor, 5 carries, 103 yards on 5 carries. That's an average of 20 yards a carry. He had a long of 44, and Taylor's got 2 touchdowns. McCreary, 2 carries for 97 yards with that long 77-yard touchdown.
I hope that was him anyway.
I'm going to be honest now. I saw a 2-something.
I just looking back. He didn't look like 4 or 7 running.
No, he didn't. He didn't. That's why I
Yeah.
think it was him, but we're not sure. We'll try to find that out officially later, folks. But McCreary, 2 for 97, and then Cassidy, 2 carries for 33 yards. McKenzie running the ball 9 times total for 233 yards in the first half.
Wow. I didn't even know that, and I'm keeping the stats.
that's and for the Rebels, receiving, as I said, Andrew Cole, number 8, 4 catches for 47 yards. He was a magnet, and he called a touchdown pass. 27-yard touchdown. Then we had Xavier Weber, 1 catch for 30 yards for a 30-yard touchdown. And then, of course, who else? Taylor again, 1 catch for 16 yards. And it did not result in a touchdown, but still, 2 of the 3 did. First half synopsis or summary, the problem has been, it just seems like Don said, the multiple weapons that West Carroll's, tried to stop it. It's just been so hard to stop this combination.
And we talked earlier before the game about them keying on maybe Moon or
yeah,
Long.
we did.
They've keyed on everybody.
They have. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I hadn't thought of it like that.
Malik Lee, they've got everybody.
They've swarmed everybody. They really have. Nobody has just set the world on fire by the stats. As I said, Moon's got 34 yards.
The only thing that's worked was the trick play.
The trick play. That was the.
We need some more of that.
That caught McKenzie really off guard, but it just seems like other than that. And then now West Carroll, let's keep in mind, they've had a couple takeaways defensively. Moon had the takeaway where he took the ball out of the receiver's hands down here. And then we have another one. It seemed like we had one more somewhere.
Yeah, that pass that was complete.
And then
Moon
just took it out.
16 had his legs wrapped up, and he was trying to step out of that. And when he tried to step up, the ball went straight up right to Moon.
So that's a couple. West Carroll's defense has stepped up big a couple times.
I think what hurt the most is, it was 7-0 McKenzie, and then West Carroll came back, penalty, got them first down.
Yeah.
Then they scored shortly after that. 7-7, and then within 30 seconds, McKenzie scored again. That sort of just
it seemed like the balloon kind of got let out.
Some of that
because West Carroll had a lot of momentum there, and I think what hurt here, West Carroll went forward here on 4th down at midfield and didn't make it. I think that hurt. That was a big buster there.
Yeah.
But McKenzie leads at 34-7. Score by a quarter. McKenzie won the first quarter 14-7. The second quarter, though, was the difference, 20-0. So there's where the gap just seemed like it just separated. And like Don said, just so quickly. I mean, it just
they scored twice, within 30 seconds
easily. Yeah. So they're so elusive, and I see why this McKenzie team has put up, 50 points a game a lot, averaging 50. I mean, they're already got 30, almost 35, 34 here, and we're just at halftime. So. Right. It's just West Carroll's got their hands full, and they've got a lot to learn as they go forward now. Now it's a learning experience as you go through the rest of this game. And now, as Don says, and he's coached before and I have too, it's a pride thing now. Yeah. Now it's a pride thing. Go ahead, Don.
Like I've always said, I learned more by getting my rear end handed to me than I ever did beating everybody else's brains out.
Sure.
You get your butt handed to you, you learn.
And honestly, folks, this is not what we wanted when we came over here. But for Coach Morris, this second half is going to be a teachable moment. It's going to be a teachable moment, and you only hope that this teachable moment will get West Carroll ready for the rest of the remainder of the season. And sometimes you learn more from losing in life too than you do winning. And so. Hopefully this will get them better prepared as we go forward. Let's take a 2-minute message. You're listening to the Centennial Bank Halftime Show on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Are you looking to work for a great company with great benefits, health, dental, and vision insurance, 401k with company match, and profit sharing, plus new hire bonuses and recruitment bonuses? Haven Steel Products in McKenzie specializes in forgings, hot forming, springs, powder coating, tillage products, heat treating, and rotary cutters. Haven Steel is looking to hire for all shifts, $1 per hour shift differential for second shift, $500 sign-on bonus, and more. For more information, visit havensteel.com, or to apply, stop by 25570 Highway 22 in McKenzie.
Hey, Jethro, Jake, dinner yet? Not yet. Y'all too? Reckon so. Alright, let's get on down to Christy's Camo Cafe and Grill at 26 Broad Street, downtown Atwood, for some Friday night catfish. And how about a dandy southern breakfast tomorrow morning?
Christie's Camo Cafe and Grill has all the southern flavor that you crave and fresh from scratch desserts that will match what Grandma used to make. Check out Christie's Camo Cafe and Grill on Facebook for her daily lunch specials and hours of operation, or call 731-662-3770.
Where can you find the stuff you need that the other hardware stores don't carry? At the most diversified store in Carroll County, Bennett Hardware in McKenzie, Tennessee has it all. Farrell Calhoun Paint, Larson Doors, and Case Knives to Orca Coolers, Traeger Pellet Grills, carpet, vinyl, hardwood, and even those hard-to-find mobile home parts, too. Check out Bennett Hardware on Highland Drive in McKenzie for all that stuff you need. Call 731-352-9223 or visit them Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5 and Saturday, 7:30 to noon.
For over 100 years, the Centennial Bank family has been there when you needed them. Whether starting a new business, buying a new home, or opening a new checking account, your friends at Centennial Bank are there to provide the best banking experience for you. Stop by your local branch or visit their website at mycentennial.bank. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This is Athletic Director Adam Douglas, and you're listening to West Carroll Football on War Eagle Radio.
One day on the hit parade was a little dark-haired boy who played the Tennessee flat top box, and he would play.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network, Centennial Bank Halftime Show. Visit them online at mycentennial.bank. Call the main branch at 731-669-3900. Let some of that good country stuff play all night long, can't we, Don? That's some good stuff.
Go to sleep.
He said I go to sleep. All right, Adam, let's talk about some of the strengths and weaknesses of both West Carroll and McKenzie that you've seen in the first half. I know you still got some of the stats in front of you and stuff, but we don't know how much time we got left, so let's just ramble a little bit. Why not?
You know, another thing I wanted to mention.
Okay.
How much a clock helps the broadcast.
Oh, it does.
I mean, my
Because
God.
we suck at it.
just without a clock,
It's funny.
you just lost.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know anything.
I was going to say, where's my phone? But my kid's playing a racing game down there with it now. He's content. I'm trying to reward him a little bit for doing this camera.
Oh, he deserves
play
it.
game down there.
Some of the strengths, I think, for West Carroll, I don't know. I mean, the offensive line play started out to be okay, and then it just kind of fizzled a little bit on us. But
I mean, McKenzie's
I
defense
thought
has been there, though.
Defensively, it hasn't been the best for West Carroll tonight, but they've made a couple of key plays.
We mentioned it there one time coming out of that break is you got to be sure that you're getting in there and getting that good tackle and that good hold.
That's a weakness.
And that is a weakness. And we've seen that all year long, though, out of West Carroll, is they're trying to make that leap and tackle.
Yeah.
You got to tackle and then fall.
Yeah, that's their weakness.
Down.
That is, and you hit it on the head, the weakness.
Is.
The tackling and the pass defense, just they've been unable to have any answer for Cassidy. He is, as I look at his passing stats, he's 7 out of 11 was Jake Cassidy in the first half for 109 yards. 2 touchdown passes. I mean, that's high percentage.
Yep.
To have 109 and the mix of McKenzie, the balance is what makes McKenzie so hard to stop. They had 109 passing, Don, and 233 running. So if you add that together, that's 342 yards total between the two. That's They almost had 350 yards now, y'all. Total between the 2.5. That's just unreal. I mean,
I'm just impressed with McKenzie's speed.
I am too, aren't you? Yeah, the speed's unreal, and it ain't just one.
People that
it's all of
It's a
them.
lot of them. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's the whole defensive line and offensive line.
And I will say, a lot of people have said McKenzie they think can go to Cookville and play with Trent.
Okay.
A lot of people.
Does McKenzie go up against Lake County at any time? I mean, I know Lake County's down a little bit, but we've always talked about Lake County's speed.
Yeah.
I'd like to see McKenzie.
I think
and
they
Lake
do
County.
go up against Trenton, though. I think McKenzie does schedule Trent.
But I'd like to see that the speed of Lake County and McKenzie go.
And I'm going to tell you something. I think McKenzie defense, I think they could handle them without any trouble. I don't want to say any trouble, but I think McKenzie right now, if they play this sound, you look at the mistakes they've made, and we hadn't went over McKenzie's weaknesses, so I'm going to go over that.
All right, go for it.
McKenzie's weaknesses, Don, I've only seen a few, and you see if you agree or disagree with me. The penalty, they roughed the punter, gave West Carroll the first down, and then that boosted West Carroll, and they scored off that. That was important. So that was a little lapse, I guess you could say, or however you want to call it. And, I mean, they've given up that one flea flicker play. That was one big play. But that's the only two things now that really stand out to me. You might think of something else. You may not. I don't know.
All right, Adam, let's take a look at our Max Casual players of the first half, just across the street from Max Casual Connection in downtown Atwood. Tell them 662-7181, open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 6. So, players of the first half, Adam.
Well, you're going to make this hard. Well, I'm going to do West Carroll's first because McKenzie's is going to be hard. I'm going to have to do some thinking on that because I could pick anybody for McKenzie. For West Carroll, right now, I'm going to say Jay Long. I don't know. I'm going to say Jay Long. Just his ability and his toughness, and I'm going to go with Jay Long. It's tough, though. For McKenzie, you could pick anybody and honestly and not have a wrong answer. So you know what I'm going to pick? The team, the guy that runs the show, and that's the quarterback. I know I win easy, but Jackson Cassidy. But I could have picked anybody and probably been correct. Don, who are you going to say?
I'm going 26.
Oh yeah, I could. He's
I mean, he's been on defense
both
on
sides,
several
and the offense. That 170-something yard run he had, where West Carroll, just like Jonathan said, could not bring him down. He just kept going up that left sideline, and I thought West Carroll had him back here at about the 35, 36-yard line, and he ended up getting another 36 yards.
See, I've got him. I got him down with 7 tackles and 1 assist. So.
Yeah, so he's had almost 10 tackles at halftime. So he's definitely the player of the first half.
All right, let's take a look at some of our area scores. I don't have the stuff on my cell phone because I got a new phone. I still got to get that updated. But Westview 28, South Side and Jackson 0. Loretto and Lewis County 7 all. Let's see what else I can find. Waverly 31, Stewart County 13. That's showing at the half. White House 35, Sycamore 0. That's some of the Middle Tennessee. Let's see who else we got here. Luzane 49, Humboldt 0. That's at half.
Wow. Henry County 3, South Gibson 0.
Oh yeah, missed that one. Haywood 15, Melrose 8. Huntington 27. Milan 12.
Tell you what, Huntington's peaking right now.
And look at this halftime score right there.
Hey,
Peabody 9, Lake County 6.
You know what that tells us?
Defense.
Lake County, they're going to be unreal again. That's what that tells me. I mean, simple as that.
Going up against Peabody. Yeah.
Having to play Lake County and Peabody, boy, it's tough for West Carroll.
You would say that Peabody might be down a little bit, but
no,
we know better than that.
No, we know that ain't the case.
All right.
We know Lake County ain't down.
Yeah.
That.
I thought they were down.
I did too. I'd heard that too. So much for that.
Obion County 13, Chester County 7. Let's see. Ripley and Union City tied at 14.
I've got one here for you.
Okay.
Dresden 49-0. I'm not sure who they're playing. Jimmy Gillum sent me that. He also sent me.
You said Dresden?
Yeah. 40.
Trying to see if I can see who they were playing.
Ripley's winning 14-7. Perry County and Scotts Hill, they're tied at 0 at halftime. Nobody has scored. That's
really.
West Carroll plays Scotts Hill, so Scotts Hill's not scored yet tonight. So They're struggling.
We don't announce, so you just have to talk.
Northside 41-0. Humboldt is losing 49-0 right now.
We showed that
That's
one
the
on there a
one
while
you
ago.
showed,
That was crazy. So, South Fulton, Dresden and playing South Fulton. Right there.
Well, South Fulton, they've had a tough year. It's going to be tough for them.
Don't let up, Dresden. They're young.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, call the dogs off.
Ease up on them.
Well, the 49-0, it should be. Yeah, it should definitely be.
All right, Adam, let's take a look at your keys to the second half. Then we're going to step away, take a break, and we'll be ready to go for the second half in just a few minutes.
Pride for West Carroll. Learn something. Coach Morris, this is a teachable moment for him, Coach Dixon, Coach Lanham, Coach Mansfield, Coach Taylor, his whole staff. Teachable moments now. This is getting you ready for not only next week, but for the rest of the season, and work on getting better. Work on your tackling. Work on getting better. That's going to be my biggest thing. McKenzie, they're going to come out. I think they're going to keep pouring the cold on, honestly. They're going to keep pouring it too. If you're West Carroll, hey, it's about pride now.
Yeah.
This is McKenzie's homecoming.
And how you take this, too, says a lot about you, too.
Yeah.
You don't start throwing a bunch of penalties and talking smack.
Yeah, no, this is where, and I'm glad he brought it, this is where you don't be stupid if you're West Carroll. Seriously, you're getting beat 34-7.
Don't be stupid.
This is where you don't act crazy.
I get it.
Hey, you're down 34-7. Play football. Let's not have a long second half. If you're West Carroll now, you've got to come out strong, because if you don't, this is a one touchdown difference from the mercy rule. So, as I said, pride, it's a pride thing now if you're West Carroll. It's pride.
All right, we're going to step away, take about a 2-minute message. We'll come back, and hopefully they'll be ready to play second half football. We'll find out.
Evidently, they've got the players on the field. Even though the clock is not running, they've probably got in the press box. So good. Let's get it rolling.
Let's get something going. Take a 2-minute message here on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Does your priceless item simply need a new coat of paint? Try Farrell Calhoun Paint, the paint of professionals since 1905. Don't settle for that low-quality paint job. Visit Watson Lumber Company in the Hardware House on the Court Square in Huntingdon and get Farrell Calhoun Paint. Watson Lumber Company has been in business since 1929, carrying a wide variety of building materials and gadgets for that home makeover your wife has requested. Call Watson Lumber Company and the Hardware House in Huntingdon today at 986-2390. That's 986-2390.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Maddox Insurance at 21290 East Main Street in Huntington, Tennessee. Call them at 731-986-4432.
Finch's Cottage House Florist, right behind Bodkin Funeral Home in Milan, not only has flowers for weddings, funerals, and all occasions, but they have gifts too, such as poems, throws, angels, and figurines as well. The staff at Finch's Cottage House Florist will help you get the right floral arrangement and the proper gift to fit your exact need. Call them at 731-662-7500 for all your floral needs. Plus, you can like and share Finch's Cottage House Florist on Facebook.
Hudgens Appliance and Repair in McKenzie has been in business for over 21 years. Contact owner Matt Hudgens for all your local appliance needs, whether you want your current appliance repaired or you're in the market for something new. They carry Maytag, Amana, and Whirlpool. Hudgens Appliance and Repair is located at 45 Broadway Street on the Square in McKenzie. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Call them at 731-352-5090 or 731-676-2456.
Ba 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 baran. Ba 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 baran. You got me rocking and a rolling, rocking and a reeling, Bob Baran, ba 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 baran. Went to a dance, looking for a man. Saw Bob Baran, so I thought I'd take a chance with Bob Baran, Bob Baran.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Centennial Bank halftime show creeping to an end. We think there's a minute 35 left in it. We're not 100% sure on that. 34-7, McKenzie leads. And we could just let the Beach Boys play, huh?
Yep.
That was your part. The
That was your part.
Bob.
no, the high pitched part was your part.
Oh,
What do you think, Don?
it's just, I mentioned this a while ago about the clock being major part of the broadcast. It's just,
yeah.
What makes it tough? I mean,
it's hard on the player, hard on the coaches, and everything, not knowing exactly where you stand most of the time. Like you said, though, I mean, it shows where West Carroll is in their own heads right now.
Yeah,
the way the second half goes right now. So
yeah, this is. I think how this second half goes for West Carroll will be an indicative. I don't want to say how the rest of the season's going to go, but
yeah,
but you want to come out and you don't want to just lay down,
right?
You don't want to just lay down. And now I'll say this: we've seen promise out of Jackson Mims, backup quarterback. That's Jared Mims' son.
I know he's
warming up down here. I
there.
think he's going to be in quickly because he's been warming up for a while down here.
Yeah.
I think they've told him, and who knows, he may come in right out of the gate. Now,
well, they played around with a little bit with Malik Lee.
They did.
The quarterback at the end of
they
the
tried
second
that.
quarter.
Hey, why not?
Yeah, I mean, this is, like you said, learning time right now.
Yeah, this is where you find diamonds in the rough. I mean, seriously, because that's where you find it. And West Carroll may find some diamonds.
Speaking of, now you see number 44 out there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alex Christian.
Tadpole. Hey, let him run.
Yeah, let him run it.
Right now?
Put that
Why
kid in
not?
there and let him take
Because
off.
we've seen him run like a bullet when he's been in there.
Put him in there.
That other night at Halls, he was.
If he can find the gap, hey, he might jump over him. I don't know. Just let him go. Let him try it. Let him do something. I mean, you're down this much. I mean, you may not come away with a victory, but let's go play. Let's have some fun. Hudgens Appliance and Repair third quarter coming up. They carry Maytag, Amana, Whirlpool. Hudgens Appliance and Repair is located at 45 Broadway Street on the square here in McKenzie. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Call them at 352-5090 or 676-2456.
Matt Hudgens, he's here tonight. He's a loyal fan, and right now it's 34 for the Rebels, 7 for the West Carroll War Eagles.
I was going to say I should try the clock again. There ain't no way. I ain't got time for
Thinks
all
they
that.
got too many on the field for West Carroll.
Bad news is here.
There's one coming off.
Martinez will kick off, and bad news to start the second half. McKenzie gets the ball to start the second half, and that's not what West Carroll wants.
Looks like it's number 1 and 7 back deep for West Carroll.
Now for McKenzie,
McKenzie,
yeah, I knew what you meant. Tharp and Taylor.
Yep.
So the dynamic duos back there, and let's don't kick it near them right now, because let's hope we can somehow keep this away from Taylor and Tharp. They're both standing at the 10-yard line, bringing it in at the 20, to the
Number
25, to the 30, to the 35, to the 40.
Oh.
That's number 12, Don said. Colt Norton.
Seth Edwards nailed him, son. Right at about the 40-yard line.
40 and 44.
Yeah,
on that
and
tackle.
Alex Christian as well. So, yeah, Seth Edwards got him a pretty good little lick in there.
So McKenzie will take over on offense, and they will have it 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line with 11:54 to play here in this third quarter, sponsored by Hudgens Appliance and Repair. The Rebels will come out up 34-7. They'll operate out of the shotgun. Cassidy is still in at quarterback. Hands off.
7?
Taylor, 40, 45, 50. Jukes, 45. Leapfrogs, hurdles a man across the 40.
He hurdled his own man.
He is elusive. Unbelievable run. I mean, you can't teach that.
That is going to be Jaquan Atkins on the tackle for West Carroll. No,
Gain of 18, Don, by the way. You cannot teach that. It's unbelievable. McKenzie's skill in the backfield with him and McCreary is it's unreal. I mean, and their quarterback's good. They're just a solid team, and there's nothing you can do there if you're West Carroll. Now, McKenzie's got it 1st and 10 at West Carroll's 42, just like that. 11:44 to play here, maybe. We don't know. Third quarter.
26 on the carry.
26 right up the seam. That's McCreary. Breaks it outside. 35-30, 25-20, 15. He gets knocked out of bounds. West Carroll had him, it looked like, in the middle and just didn't wrap him up.
Seth Edwards leading the way on the tackle for West Carroll. And once again, they're kind of, reaching for them, and you got to be sure that you get in there and make a good tackle.
Line of scrimmage on that play started was what, the 43, Don? Now it's the 20. Yeah, so gain of 22 yards for McCreary. Boy, seems like him and Taylor, every time they touch the ball, they find a way to get 15, 20 yards. So now McKenzie is already in the red zone. They're at the West Carroll 20. Quarterback. Pass. Incomplete. Intended for number 7, Marquez Taylor in the flat. It'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Rebels at the West Carroll 20. 11:31 to play here in this third quarter. Hudgens Appliance Repair, the sponsor. McKenzie 34, West Carroll 7. Huge crowd tonight for this game. I mean, the stands are packed on both sides just about. West Carroll's side is not packed, but it's very close. A lot of people, as I look, well, I say that, there's 3 deep standing down here.
Standing room on the fences.
I mean, they're standing everywhere. There's people all over at this game. And it's good to see for the kids, for both teams. We've seen Cassidy at quarterback, and what's scary is he is only a junior. He is having a phenomenal season. Rifle pass over the middle.
34.
Untouched. 34.
Got a flag on the play.
Ty Anderson, touchdown Rebels. Hold on, Don. This touchdown may not stand or it may. I don't want to say it will or it won't.
Laundry on the field once again. Modern Dry Cleaners penalty. Call them at 352-2514. They're located on Cedar Street in McKenzie, 7:30 to 5. They're open. And South First Street in Milan open 8 to 5.
I don't know who this could be on, honestly. Where it's thrown, it's on this side of the field. West Carroll fans are cheering, but we'll see.
Going against McKenzie.
Ineligible receiver on the Rebels, and it will cost the Rebels, and it will cost them a touchdown. So that wipes off the touchdown. And now McKenzie will be faced with a 2nd down and almost 15 yards to go. Ball spotted at the West Carroll 25. 34-7 McKenzie. After that touchdown was negated there by Anderson, the tight end with that last touchdown catch, but it's wiped off because of the penalty. Rebels are going to try again. West Carroll needs to stop. Handoff.
Number 7.
7, Taylor breaks free outside. He gets up the right side. His speed changing direction is just unbelievable.
Knocked out of bounds by number 16.
That'll be Hunter Walters for West Carroll.
The line of scrimmage was the 25, and now it's the 10. He got 15 yards. He got all of that back, and he ended up getting a 1st down. And actually, they're going to say it's at the 10, so that means it's goal. 1st and goal, McKenzie at the West Carroll 10. If the clock is right, who knows? It says 11:19 to play here in the third quarter. We don't have a clue, folks, but we'll do the best we can with what we got to work with tonight on that for you.
Well, if the clock should be running now, shouldn't it?
No, that's correct. It's out. He went out of bounds. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why I say I think it's working correctly. Let's see if it starts on the snap. No, didn't start on the snap. There it went. Keeper. That's number 11. Jackson Cassidy, touchdown Rebels, 10 yards. He faked like he was going to give that ball to Taylor, Don.
He handed
and what happened? Did you see? McCreary. He faked like he was going to give it to McCreary, and then he just took off and tucked it off right.
He actually gave it to McCreary for about 4 yards.
Okay, I was going to ask you what happened.
And then he pulled it back out.
I think that was I think the play was meant to go to McCreary, and I think he just kind of didn't handle it and
saw an opening.
And Cassidy took it. So
back.
Touchdown Rebels, 10-yard run that extends the lead to 40-7. Now the PAT forthcoming. The snap, the hold, the kick, it's up, it's blocked. Your score, West Carroll 7, McKenzie 40. 1 minute message, WarEagleRadio.com.
Wright CPA firm has over 25 years of experience in business or individual tax returns, payroll services, bookkeeping services, and even management advice. Wright CPA firm offers competitive rates for both personal and business. Your hometown CPA is Wright CPA firm, 1751 Cedar Street in McKenzie, 393-0124, and 19855 East Main Street in Huntington, 986-5700. Or check them out on Facebook. The right choice for all your accounting and tax needs. Are you
you in need of a tow? Has your car broke down, been in a wreck, or just need a vehicle moved? R&R Towing has you covered, servicing Carroll, Gibson, Madison, and surrounding counties. From lockouts, jump starts, to roadside repair, John and Zach Smith with R&R Towing in Lavinia can get you back on the road in no time. For 24-hour towing, call R&R at 731-343-1165. They work with most insurance and roadside services. R&R Towing is also on Facebook. Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Hudgens Appliance and Repair, third quarter. McKenzie leads 40-7 over the West Carroll War Eagles.
And Roditas, I believe, is the kicker for McKenzie on the kickoffs. Brought in by West Carroll, Don. Can't see that number.
34.
34, thank you, far side of the field. Jordan Morris, the freshman, on the return. West Carroll will bring it back.
Number 2 and 15 on that tackle.
That is Trey Cook and Drew Campbell for McKenzie.
40-7, Rebels lead it. 11:02 it says to play in this third quarter. Seems like
it should be less than that.
I do too.
But they did make
quickly. Yeah, they did. So that's probably right. Well, and they got out of bounds a lot.
Yeah.
Every play, so that stopped the clock every time. So that makes a difference. This play will start on the snap. Clock should start on the snap. Now, Coach Morris, I believe, wants a timeout. FSB Insurance timeout called by West Carroll. Back in a moment on the War Eagle Radio Network.
We are FSB Insurance, one of the largest independent agencies in West Tennessee since 1897. We have access to many carriers versus having just one rate. Insurance can be confusing and frustrating to all of us. Let us help and discover why others have stood by us for so long. FSB Insurance, 352-2424.
Online at fsbins.com and also on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Google+. Lighten your load with a partner you can depend on. FSB Insurance.
Sonic of McKenzie is the place to be in the month of September. Introducing the all-new uncorked slushes featuring the red berry sangria and the strawberry frosé slushes, both containing real strawberries and authentic wine flavoring. Or try the peach Bellini slush with white wine and peach flavoring.
Uncorked slushes do not contain alcohol.
Check out their app to order ahead and reduce your hunger time. Plus, they have app-only specials. Sonic of McKenzie. Fast, friendly, fun, food, shakes, and slushes. Check them out on Facebook.
We're back. Third quarter. McKenzie 40, West Carroll 7. Double reverse. West Carroll ran into each other. It looked like Jay Long is brought down on the outside. Lee and Long ran into each other, and Long's going to lose some yardage.
26 and 6 on that tackle.
That'll be Rashad McCurry and Colin McLaren on the tackle for McKenzie.
It's going to bring up a second down and 16 for West Carroll. Ball spotted at their own 24-yard line.
That was just a blown play from the beginning, wasn't it?
It did. Yeah, unfortunate.
We have a technical question once we get this next play done here, Adam.
Sure.
Okay.
Moon drops back, throws, caught. 6 on that catch. That's going to be Dalen Drassel.
Number 11 on that.
That's going to be Jackson Cassidy. Adam, what makes an ineligible receiver?
Lining up on the football. You've got to have so many on the line of scrimmage. You'll see the receivers. I don't know if you ever noticed, but they'll come to the referee and they'll say, "I'm on, I'm off."
The ones that are way out there near the sidelines.
Yes, You'll say, he'll tell the ref, "I'm on, I'm off." Well, and you'll notice, and the referee will say, he'll give him a thumbs up, or they'll give their acknowledgement.
So they kind of have to acknowledge themselves.
They have. Yes, that way they know. Say he just told that ref, and this ref did the signal with his fist out. So that way he knows.
In other words, right now, 34 can, 36 cannot.
Correct. You got it. Pass caught in the flat, 41 long on that last catch. He's not going to get much. What, Don? Maybe 1 or 2 yards?
Yeah, number 8 and 17.
That'll be Andrew Cole and Camden Allison on the tackle for McKenzie.
And I'll have to give credit to McKenzie. Well, and West. This has been a very clean football game. This really has, and even right now,
I thought this could be a very chippy game.
Playing football, it's clean, good, hard-nosed football. West Carroll's going to be forced to punt. They've got to. 4th and 13. Edwards to punt. Edwards with a high punt, fair catch call for at the 42, 43, right in between. About the 43-yard line. Fair catch call for by the Rebels, number 11, Jackson Cassidy. And the McKenzie Rebels will take over on offense. 1st and 10. They'll have it at their own 43-yard line with the score. McKenzie 40, West Carroll 7 with 8:31 to play in the third quarter. Right now, it is, as I said, as we talked about at halftime, it's the pride factor. It's a 33-point spread right now, Jonathan. If you're West Carroll, you can't let McKenzie score anymore. If they do, you've got running clock. I mean, it's 2 points from running clock, so the defense has got to hold them. If not, it's running clock the rest of the half here. Taylor, 45-50, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5. Nobody touched him. He's gone. Marquez Taylor just went into the end zone. 57 yards, Don Reed, for a McKenzie Rebel touchdown. Marquez Taylor was not touched on that play. 57 yards, and that makes the score 46-7.
Bummer.
And the PAT is forthcoming. The snap
is not here yet.
The hold, no, it is not. The kick is up, and it is good. Zach aired. The PAT is good. Your score, McKenzie, I believe, 47. They've not added it. There it is. McKenzie 47, West Carroll 7. 1 minute message on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Citizens Bank and Trust Company in Atwood, Tennessee is the bank for you if you're looking to be treated like family. When you need a loan, you want to talk directly to the bank's loan official and get immediate answers instead of waiting on a corporate level decision. Stop by 1359 West Main Street in Atwood, Tennessee to find out what loan best fits you at Citizens Bank and Trust Company. Online at citizensbankatwood.com or call 662-7171. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
When you have a growing family, other things in your life start getting bigger too. Like your home.
Can't wait for the new deck! What?
And especially your bills.
That'll be $249.86.
Oh.
But with Allstate, the amount you can save is getting bigger too. Because right now, when you bundle coverage for your car, home, motorcycle, and more, you can save up to 30%.
Call your Gibson County Allstate agent, SNS Insurance in Milan, 731-686-8334.
Sing my share of broken halos, floating wings that used to fly.
Well, we're back, and we wish we had better news for you folks, but we don't. McKenzie 47, West Carroll 7. 8:16 to play in the Hudgens Appliance Repair third quarter, and I'm not sure, I believe how football works, but West Carroll on the return. 21, Malik Lee. He brings it back to the 30. And I believe, yep, that's correct. Mercy rule starts effective now.
47 on that tackle.
Normally it stops during this exchange with the kickoffs, but now it's the mercy rule. So 47-7 running clock, and West Carroll's got to go quickly now.
Ace Fisher on the tackle there.
The football is different from basketball. Football, if it gets back under 35, then it'll go back to normal. But if it stays like this, it'll be running the rest of the game. So West Carroll's going to have to just keep plugging along here. Moon at quarterback. Moon rolls out. He threw it. Intercepted. Touchdown, Rebels. And who caught that, Don?
Number 8.
Number 8. That's Andrew Cole, touchdown.
We got a flag on
and that's going to be
Carroll down
late hit. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
West Carroll threw
Out of bounds,
threw a late hit out I don't know who it was.
Well, it was just an unnecessary.
It was very unnecessary.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. And now this is what I was afraid of, folks. That makes the score 53-7. With 7:15 to play. The crowd is chanting, "We want tadpole," but right now, Coach Morris, he's got to be kind of beside himself right now.
We want tadpole, huh?
He's got to be just beside himself. Just 53-7, and we've still got 7 minutes to play in the third quarter. It's unbelievable. You don't even know what to say. And now McKenzie will go for the PAT. On the PAT for the Rebels, holder is Jackson Cassidy. Aired for the PAT. Cassidy the hold. Dead ball, personal foul, Modern Dry Cleaners penalty. Go by and see them. Don't forget about their drop-off location at Treasure Truck Resale in Huntington, by the way. Tony Jones, he does a great job. He's got the Milan location as well behind the football field. PAT is up and aired, and it is good. Your score, McKenzie 54, West Carroll 7. 1 minute message, WarEagleRadio.com.
You ever think you're going to save money by fixing your electrical problems yourself? That's a great idea. Why wouldn't you? Yeah, you can try it yourself, or you can call James Trevathan. James Trevathan of Trevathan Electrical Services in McKenzie, 731-234-5879. They do everything: residential, commercial, video security, generators, and solar installation. Trevathan Electrical Services are licensed and insured, so no job is too big or too small. Call them today. Or yeah, you can try it yourself. Ouch. And they do small trenching jobs now.
Searching for a house can be difficult, but searching for a mortgage loan is easy. Take the express lane to home ownership with Centennial Bank's Express Mortgage. Stop by your local branch to speak with a lender today. Centennial Bank, locally owned and operated since 1916. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Alex Bullfrog Christian, and you're listening to War Eagle Radio Network.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Hutchins Appliance and Repair, third quarter. Running clock. It's ready to go home.
Yeah, they've already started it for the kickoff. Let's
just go home.
Turn it on and run it the rest of the night. Don't
Right.
stop it for even touchdowns.
Yeah. Let's go home.
I thought initially, I'm gonna have to ask a friend of mine. I thought it stopped kept running for touchdowns, but they did stop it for that last touchdown. Now the kickoff goes in the end zone. They're gonna keep it rolling. West Carroll ball and 54-7 clock running.
Man, I was hoping it was going to be closer than this. It's kind of a bummer, but
it is.
I mean,
you got to, and it's a live and learn right now. It's living and learning, and get ready for next week. Do we know who I haven't looked who we've got next week. I'm off schedule and
you
kilter.
asked me that.
Jonathan, sorry, I didn't mean to.
I knew it.
Throw you a curveball. Well, you've got time to look. I'm just filling some time.
We can visit WarEagleRadio.com and look at our own website and look at our broadcast schedule. We have the Talons Out Live coming up, presented by Rogers Hydrant Service on Wednesday. And, hey, next week we've got Lake County.
Oh, boy.
At West Carroll, though.
It don't get any easier, does it?
No.
That's for sure. Moon, Give, 21. That's going to be Malik Lee, I believe. Yes.
17 on that tackle.
That'll be Camden Allison on the tackle.
Lee had a hole up the middle, and he bounced it out to the right side, and he's going to pick up a gain of 5. It'll bring up 2nd down and 5 for West Carroll. Ball spotted at their own 25. 5:10 to play here in the third quarter. Sponsored by Hudgens Appliance and Repair. Go by and see Matt Hudgens today. He's tomorrow. Or tomorrow. That's true. You can't see him today. You can't see you. Well, you can because he's here. You could go talk to him, but he won't be able to say nothing out here. On the carry was Lee. Buck sweep, right side. Carroll Bank and Trust, first down.
Oh, we'll take it.
Gain of 5, Don.
Visit them online at carrollbank.com.
5 and 17.
That's going to be Landon Brown and Camden Allison.
And Landon Brown is a freshman, and he's done a good job. He's come in and he's got a bright future for McKenzie. He was in on 2 or 3 special teams. I've heard his name called already, and he's just a freshman. So McKenzie's got a good younger class. Reverse sweep. It just took too long to develop. That was 40, Don. Seth Edwards.
Yeah, number 2 on the tackle.
That'll be Trey Cook.
Yep. Cook. Hey, there's another one we've called name a lot for McKenzie defensively. Cook is a senior, 6'2", 183. They've got so many guys with stature, 6'2", 183. They've got McKenzie's got tall guys. They've got speed. Their line has got so much size. I think this is probably the biggest offensive line West Carroll's went up against all year, and that's made it tough. Tough matchup, really, for everybody. Moon out of the shotgun. Moon keeps it. He is met. And now I think you're two at the point where I'm not the coach here. I'm not playing coach over here, but I think you need to. Coach Morris hopefully is thinking about it. I'd get Moon out of this ball game. I'd get Mims in right now.
Probably fourth quarter.
That's probably what.
Changes,
yeah. Because you just don't want to get anybody hurt right now if you're West Carroll. I mean, 54-7 in favor of McKenzie. He's going to bring up third down, Don. Third, and they're showing here almost 13 or 14. They haven't changed the board up there. Handoff, 21. Malik Lee going off left side.
Number 6 on that tackle.
That's Colin McLaren.
And McLaren with the stop, as they mentioned. Gain of 2. 4th down and 12 for West Carroll. Ball spotted at their own 28, and West Carroll will be forced to punt the football away. So let's see what happens here after West Carroll punts it away. Edwards is the punter. Cassidy is still back deep for the Rebels, the quarterback. There's Edwards' punt. Cassidy says just get away from it. He's not going to get near it, which is smart. You don't want to take any chances. He gets away from it. He lets it roll. West Carroll downs it at the 35. Clock continues to run like it's supposed to, and McKenzie will take over 1st and 10. They'll have it at their own 35-yard line. I don't know about you.
I don't know what they're chanting now. I'm trying to hear that.
I don't either. I think something
I
about
know what you're finna say. It's chilly.
Close the door. After this quarter, I'm going to.
You gonna close the door?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's
it is
where
a bit chilly. We need to turn that air conditioner off. Is it still blowing?
Yeah. No wonder Don ain't saying that. He's got that AC on. No wonder it's cold in here. We got the air on. It's 50 degrees outside.
I'm gonna get my coat.
Oh, this we're.
Don't forget to bring your coat next week. I bought you a coat.
You ain't got no worries.
Remember that?
I'm coming next. It's bringing it next week.
And y'all in your shorts. Oh my goodness.
1 minute and 20 seconds here, and let's see any changes made for McKenzie or West Carroll. No, West Carroll still got same defense, I think. Don, let me know if you see any changes for McKenzie. I don't think so.
Number 7.
7 again, Taylor. 40, 45, 50. And the crowd is going absolutely bananas down here for West Carroll, but right now there's no need to holler at anything. It's just, McKenzie's just had it going on tonight. I mean, they've had it going in every phase of this football game. Don, give Taylor 17 more yards there. 17 more.
Number 1 and 16 on that
Drew
tackle.
Smith and Hunter Walters.
And praise the Lord, Comer from McKenzie has officially called off the Dogs. He just took everybody on the first team offense out. So thankfully the Dogs have been called off. Now McKenzie's got all new personnel in. This is
new quarterback, number
new
15.
everything. We're going to have to do a lot of figuring. 15, that's Drew Chappell, is the new quarterback.
28 on the run,
That's
and 40 on the tackle.
Thank you. Brady Brewer, 28 on the run.
Seth Edwards on the tackle for West Carroll.
Brady Brewer breaks it out to the right side. Don, he's going to pick up a gain of about 8. Yep. And that will end our third quarter of play. Your score, McKenzie Rebels 54, West Carroll 7. 1 minute message, WarEagleRadio.com.
Max Camo Connection at 31 Broad Street in downtown Atwood has everything you need for your next hunting trip. from clothing to archery, deer hunting, and even waterfowl supplies. Plus, they even have an indoor archery range to help you get that bow and arrow pointed in the right direction. Call 731-662-7181 or stop by Max Camel Connection to see for yourself all of the great products they have to get you a step above that amateur hunting status. Max Camel Connection is open 9 to 6 Monday through Saturday, or visit their website, maxcamelonline.com. If you're looking for professional auto body work done at a reasonable price, Superior Auto Body of McKenzie is the place to go. A great crew of guys with years of dedication and experience are ready to repair, customize, or restore your vehicle. Qualified professionals giving you superior service with superior results. Located at 223 South Main Street in McKenzie, they're open Monday through Friday 8 to 5, and call them at 731-352-4966. Come on down to Superior Auto Body. You'll be glad you did.
Well, they've already turned on the clock. We hadn't even played a play. I like it. Let it roll, folks. 54-7.
28 on the carry.
28 on the carry. It's going to be Brady Brewer. He breaks it outside. First down, Rebels. Brewer's going to pick up
51 and 40 on that tackle.
Gain of 8, Don.
So Nick Andre and Seth Edwards on the tackle.
So Brady Brewer, a sophomore running back for the Rebels. So Coach Comer's got a lot of young pieces in there. And let's see here. Quarterback.
28
hands
again.
off again to Brady Brewer across the 30. Down to the 28.
And Hunter Walters on the tackle for West Carroll.
As Brewer's going to pick up Don 6. It'll bring up 2nd down and 4 for McKenzie. Line of scrimmage is the 28 of West Carroll. Lake County comes to West Carroll next Friday. Boy, and it just don't get any easier, does it? And that's a region game, by the way, with Lake County. Boy, that's tough. Tough matchup for West Carroll next week. Handoff.
12
bouncing it off across the 25, breaking a tackle, bursting over and running over somebody up the left sideline. That's 12 on that carry. Colt Norton, a freshman for the Rebels.
Number 9 knocked him out of bounds.
That'll be Jaquan Atkins for West Carroll.
Gain of 8, Don, for Colt Norton. First down, McKenzie. They've got it at the West Carroll 19. As Norton actually ended up getting 9 on that last carry. So the Rebels have got it 1st and 10 at the West Carroll 19. 54-7, McKenzie leads it. Handoff. No, quarterback did a great job tucking it and running it and breaking a tackle, and I believe stepping out of bounds.
We got Hunter Walters kind of leading the way with the tackle there for West Carroll.
Did you see the quarterback, Don, for the Rebels? Oh, it's Drew Chappell. Yeah, 15.
15, yeah.
Yep, 15, Drew Chappell, sophomore, breaks it outside and gets the Rebels down to, well, evidently, did they call that play dead? Because the ball is still at the 19, Don.
No, I don't know.
I don't know what happened there.
What down is it?
They've still got it 1st down. That's why I say that they basically did that as nothing happened. So that play was non-existent, folks. I'm not sure what happened there. Handoff right up the seam.
12
again. Colt Norton on the carry.
Number 20, Shooter Nelson on the tackle.
And Norton just put his head down and went in there like a bull, and he's going to pick up 2 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Rebels at the West Carroll 15-yard line. And it's going to be 2nd and 4 for the Rebels. Handoff right up the seam. That's going to be, is that Colt Norton, Don?
28, yeah.
Yep. No, that's going to be Brady Brewer that time. 28 on the carry.
And 16 on the tackle.
Not much for Brewer.
Yep.
3rd and 8 for the Rebels. Ball spotted at the West Carroll 15. Let's see if the West Carroll defense can put a clamp on the Rebels here. New quarterback is Drew Chappell, as we've said.
28 again.
Handoff 28.
Snap.
Brady Brewer. And gain of 1 and the chant for Tadpole.
We got Tadpole now.
Oh, okay.
He's out there. We got Tadpole.
Well,
That's
there we
funny.
go. Why not?
I want to see him on offense. See him run. Let's
Might as well at this point.
give him the ball and let him go to the end zone.
Hey, at this point, you might as well. 4th and 5 for McKenzie. Of course, obviously, they're going for it here. No other option, really. Let's see what they go with here. They've got shotgun formation, double backs in the backfield. Chappell loses the snap, and he falls on it. Looked like he tried to take off too early, and Chappell's just going to fall on the football. So turnover on downs.
Yep, West Carroll's ball.
And we're getting down to 6 minutes to play here in this game. 6:30 to play, clock running, and this game will be over.
We'll take it.
Yep, the running clock has definitely helped speed along the second half. That's for sure. Ooh. That was the best thing that TSSAA ever did, I think, Don, in football and basketball was implement mercy rules. I mean, I think don't see anything really wrong with it. I think it helps out everybody. Players, coaches, broadcasters, officials, and all the above. West Carroll with the ball. I believe we finally got Mims in quarterback. Mims drops back. He throws. Woo. Incomplete. He had a lot of air on it. It was intended for number 6. That's going to be Dalen Drassel. And I'll tell you what, Mims shows off a pretty good arm.
Yeah, he likes to chunk it. I like that.
And you know what? The way I look at it, it's just 2nd 10. Hey, let him do that 2 or 3 more times. Let him throw it 3 times here and see what happens. And I think let's see if West Carroll tries to air it out again here. With the running clock, we're down to 5:23 and counting now. McKenzie 54, West Carroll 7. 4th quarter sponsor is Superior Auto Body, by the way.
Got Tadpole in the backfield.
Yep. And Mims, incomplete. Arm was going forward. He was being pressured. He almost got sacked there. And so that'll be an incompletion. And West Carroll special teams have been a positive, though, in this game. They've had 2 block point afters, if you think about it, in this game. So that's one plus you can look at there that they've had on special teams. You think about that. They've blocked 2 PATs in this game. And if it was a close game, though, that would be very important. Yeah. I mean, those points would be the difference in the game, but just unable to muster enough offense tonight, guys. 54-7 McKenzie. 3rd and 10 for West Carroll. Ball spotted at their own 20. Mims is the quarterback. 2 wide receivers set out to the right. Hand off. This is Alex Christian, number 44. Christian tries to go left side, and he is being brought down in the backfield. Christian is not going to get anything there out of that.
Trey Cook on the tackle for McKenzie.
And that'll bring up a 4th down for West Carroll. It'll bring up 4th and about 11. Ball spotted at their own 19. 3:47 to play here and counting. Stay tuned here for the post-game show, which will be sponsored by Superior Auto Body. Go visit them, 223 South Main Street in McKenzie. Punt by Edwards. And McKenzie's just going to get away from it. Ball will be downed at the 48, and McKenzie will take over on offense, 1st and 10 at their own 48 with 3:14 to play here in this football game, up 54-7. West Carroll will just have to totally regroup and get ready for Lake County next week at home, because I'm anxious to see once we find out a Lake County Trenton score. But regardless of whether Lake County beat Trenton or didn't, Lake County is going to be an ultimate handful as well next week just because of their speed. Just what they did with Trenton in a half is impressive. Right up the seam is Brady Brewer. He breaks multiple tackles. He's across the 40 down to the 39, and it's going to be a gain of 11, Don.
Number 16 on that tackle.
So that's going to be 16 on the stop. That's Hunter Walters, a junior defensive back for West Carroll. Rebels got it 1st and 10 at West Carroll's 39. McKenzie's trying to hurry up and run their offensive sets with these young players, and they have a right to keep playing because they have all their young guys in there. Chappell got in too big of a hurry. He tried to take the snap. Now, in fairness to him, the snap wasn't the greatest, and he just smartly just fell on the football. We're under 2 minutes now. Got probably about 3 more plays, and this game will be over.
Then we go home?
That's it.
Good.
At least 9:14, quickest game. No, it's quickest.
No, it's still a long game, though.
Yeah.
Over 2 hours, but
Yeah.
still, I mean, not bad.
Now, not a ton of penalties tonight, thankfully. Handoff right side for the Rebels.
28 again.
28 again. That's Brady Brewer on the carry.
51 on that tackle.
That'll be Nick Andre for West Carroll.
Gain of 6, Don. 3rd down and 10 for the Rebels. Ball's at the West Carroll 39. And McKenzie will snap it. They'll hand it off. Number 12, Colt Norton on the carry. Norton's going to be good for their future. He's a freshman. McKenzie's got a bright future with Norton and what I've seen out of Brewer and Chappell. No gain, Don?
About 2 yards.
Maybe 2. Gain of 2, Don. 4th and 7 or 8. 4th and 8 for McKenzie. Ball spotted at the West Carroll 37. This should be the last play of the game here now, as we're under 30 seconds. This will probably be it. Handoff. Number 12 is going to be Colt Norton, as he's going to pick up, I believe, a 1st down. Don, he's going to gain 7 yards. 7 yards, I believe, by Norton. 1st down, and that will do it. The unhappy final, McKenzie Rebels 54, West Carroll War Eagles 7. You're listening to War Eagle Football. Let's take a 1-minute message, stats, comments, and more to come. Superior Auto Body postgame show here on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Need graphics designed both large and small and printing in any quantity? Copies Unlimited, Milan, Tennessee has the tools to do it all. Visit their website at copiesunlimitedonline.com or stop by 1051 East Van Hook Street in Milan, Tennessee, Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 5 to get your project started today. Copies Unlimited is your full-service commercial printing company. Anthony Martin and his staff offer graphic design and printing of banners, signs, decals, flyers, full-color ads, business cards, and more. Copies Unlimited in Milan, Tennessee, 731-723-7886.
Your local Subway is there when you need them, with locations in Milan, Dresden, Paris, Greenfield, Trenton, McKenzie, or Medina. Plus, inside the Milan Walmart, you can get the Subway sandwich of your dreams most anytime throughout the day. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m., Saturday to Sunday, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Subway is ready to build you the ultimate sandwich to curve that hanger. Plus, chips, drinks, and the best cookies on earth. Get the mobile app to order ahead for dine-in, drive-through, or pickup, and check out the in-app special changing daily. If you want fresh, you want Subway.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Superior Auto Body post-game show coming up. They're located at 223 South Main Street in McKenzie, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call them at 352-4966. Collision repair, frame straightening, restoration, free estimates, expert color matching, clear coat specialist, qualified professionals giving you superior service with superior results. 54-7, your unhappy final here as McKenzie takes the victory. Adam, let's take a look at those final stats, my friend.
For the West Carroll War Eagles, Jay Long, 9 carries for 17 yards. Xander Moon, 14 carries for 34 yards. And Malik Lee tonight, 8 carries for 21 yards. Seth Edwards, 1 carry for -5. And Alex Christian, 1 carry for -2. West Carroll tonight 33 carries for 65 yards is all West Carroll had running the football. 65 yards. Unbelievable. For McKenzie, wow. I don't even know what to say to all this for McKenzie. Taylor, Marquez Taylor, 9 carries for 210 yards. He had a long run of 57 yards. He had 3 touchdowns tonight. But McCreary had 3 carries for 119 yards. He had a touchdown run of 77. Cassidy tonight was brilliant. 3 carries for 43 yards. He had a touchdown as well. Cassidy also was 7 out of 12 passing the football for 109 yards, 2 touchdown passes for McKenzie. More for the Rebels, Brady Brewer, 6 carries for 36 yards. Colt Norton, 2 carries for 13 yards. And Campbell, 1 for -7. McKenzie running the football, 24 carries for 414 yards of rushing offense. Let's talk about receiving yards for the Rebels. Taylor, 1 catch for 16 yards. Weber, 1 catch for 30 yards. And Andrew Cole, 4 catches for 47 yards. McKenzie had 109 yards receiving in the air. That's strong. Defensive stats for the Rebels. Campbell had 4 assist tackles. McLaren had 4 solo tackles. Trey Cook with 4 tackles. Allison with 4 tackles. Jake Cassidy with 3 tackles. Cassidy played both sides of the football. Rashard McCreary had 7 tackles. Richard Moon was 7 tackles. Richard Moon had 1 tackle, 3 assists. Jake Cassidy with 5 tackles. Tharp with a tackle. Fisher with 3 tackles for the Rebels. West Carroll defensive stats, Hunter Walters led the way tonight. 6 tackles for Hunter Walters. Jaquan Adkins with 3 tackles. Seth Edwards with 3 tackles. And other than that, there was 0 for West Carroll tackling. And that's all the stats. The unhappy final, McKenzie 54, West Carroll 7.
Adam, let's take a look at our Max Casual players of the game. Max Casual just across the street from Max Camo Connection in downtown Atwood. Call 662-7181. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 6 with all types of casual clothing wear. Brands such as Volunteer Traditions, Under Armour, Normal Brand, Southern Living, Speckle Bellies, Southern Marsh, plus Costa and Drake items as well. Visit them online at maxcamoonline.com. For McKenzie, your Max Casual players of the game.
Well, it's definitely going to have to be players because I don't think it would even do justice to pick one, and Don would probably agree with me. I'm going to pick 2, Don, for McKenzie. I'm going to pick Marquez Taylor and Rashad McCreary. I don't see how you can go against them. And you know who gets an honorable mention, Don? Andrew Cole, 4 catches. It just seemed like when they needed a catch, Comer was throwing to Cole. It just seemed like Coach Wade Comer, that was his plan to throw to Andrew Cole, and he made several big plays. So you couldn't go wrong with any of them for McKenzie.
What about for West Carroll?
I'll tell you who I'm going with for West Carroll, and I'm going by stats only on this. I'm going with Hunter Walters.
Okay.
I think I said 8 tackles. You got to go with Hunter Walters. It starts with our defense, so that's who I'm going with, Hunter Walters.
Let's take a look at some of the other area scores. The final, Dresden 62, South Fulton 0. East Hickman 41, Houston County 28. Westview 35, Southside 0. Lexington 56, Westwood 8. That's a final. Northside 48, Liberty 0. That's a final. Of course, our final here, 54-7. McKenzie wins that one. Hardin County 45, McNairy County 0. Scotts Hill and Perry County is not reporting in. I'm not sure about that. Third quarter shows Waverly 45 over Stewart County 19. Gleason, a final. Gleason wins 28-0 over Greenfield.
That's slightly shocking.
That is interesting.
Because Greenfield's had some decent teams the last few years. That's shocking. Henry County, wow.
Henry County 10, South Gibson 0. That's a tight game. 52-0, Luzane over Humboldt. And look at this in the fourth quarter. Huntington 41 over Milan.
Milan's
19.
not catching them.
No,
that big of a lead, there's no way.
Hey, Don. I get another point on the board. He's not talking down there. Chester County 20, O'Brien County 13.
Look at that above that, though. Peabody.
Where's it at?
Right there.
Oh, yeah. Peabody 30, Lake County 6.
And that says third. So
Wow.
Lake County,
I
though,
picked Lake
Grave them a
County.
great half, but that just tells you how strong Peabody is.
Union City and Ripley still showing tied at 14. So that's some of the area scores that we got. Don't forget, I tell you what, let's step away. We'll take a quick 30-second break. We'll come back and wrap it all in a bow after this on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Big things are happening at Carroll Bank and Trust. We have officially launched our new suite of checking products, Twin Oaks Checking. We now have checking accounts that offer cashback rewards, interest-bearing accounts, ATM refunds, and additional benefits such as cell phone protection, shopping discounts, credit monitoring, and ID protection. We are sure to have an account that will suit you and your needs. Interested in learning more? Visit our website at carrollbank.com or give your local branch a call today. Carroll Bank and Trust, community banking, community caring, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Superior Auto Body post-game show. Call number 352-4966. Don't forget, it's on Wednesday night, Talons Out Live, presented by Rogers Hydrant Service, 6:30 p.m. at Christie's Camel Cafe in Atwood, Tennessee. And then our next ball game broadcast will be next Friday night, October the 1st, Lake County at West Carroll. Hometown Grocery Nelly pregame show at 6:30, kickoff at 7. Adam, tough night here for West Carroll. Showed some good light the first few minutes, and then it kind of went awry just a little bit after that. So,
how you handle, how you handle adversity is going to be the biggest challenge now for West Carroll.
Yep.
And like Coach Moore said on Wednesday night, living in the moment now, this game is over with. This game is done as far as I'm concerned. Now you got to get your focus to Lake County. You know what you need to improve on. Now you've got a whole week. That's the good news about football. You don't have a day like basketball or 2 days.
Sometimes,
It's a whole week to prepare to get ready for the next game. So if you're West Carroll, you got to get back to business. But congrats to McKenzie, 54-7 win. Coach Comer and his team, they always have a good club. And I think McKenzie's got a chance to go deep, really deep in the playoffs.
good play tonight.
Yes. Hey, nothing wrong with anything.
Chippy.
Nope.
It didn't get
It's just
out of hand.
it was just a good football game.
Good stuff. Yeah.
It was just a good football game. Moved along good, and just a good football game.
All right. Well, that'll do it, boys. We'll talk to you Wednesday night. Talons Out Live, presented by Rogers Hydrant Service, 6:30 p.m. Christie's Camel Cafe and Grill in Atwood. On behalf of Jordan Gowan, Adam Welch, Don Reed, I'm Jonathan Gowan, and we'll talk to you Wednesday on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Tonight's broadcast on the War Eagle Radio Network is brought to you under exclusive radio rights granted by West Carroll High School to the Tennessee Internet Broadcasting Company, solely for the private non-commercial use of our listening audience. Any publication, reproduction, or the use of the descriptions and accounts of this event without the express written consent of the Tennessee Internet Broadcasting Company and West Carroll High School is prohibited.